Hulkamania's gonna run wild all over those Saudi Arabian sons of bitches in Saudi Arabia. I can't wait. You can't wait. Nobody can wait. Happy Halloween! Oh yeah, it is a special Halloween edition of Outta Nowhere, episode 126. All day long, I was prodded. Every day it's another fight. Tonight we're going to talk about wrestling. We're going to talk about the news we're hearing. Some very strange news about Saudi Arabia and so much more with Crown Jewel in WWE and NXT and maybe even some of the Chris Jericho Cruise stuff and more. It's going to be very interesting. And I'm also going to bring up some things that are kind of on my mind. Some things that are pissing me the fuck off. And I'm going to keep it real as fuck, as always. And that's why I have so many enemies. Because I don't just sit there and go, oh well, I'll just ignore that over and over and over and over and over. I will just cuck out. You ever realize that some of the most fakest people hide it the best on YouTube and all over Twitter? And people that you thought you were cool with, and people that you thought were your buddies and your pals, people that you thought were there for you, people that said one thing to you, then said something else to 70 other people. Especially guys who drive Mustangs. There's always something up with those type of people. God damn it, it's good that the Red Sox won the World Series. But here's the other thing. I got a special song for you guys tonight. Oh, I got a special song, baby. So open up that door, climb in your Mustang, drive down the streets like you're not 5'2" and pretend you're somebody, because tonight I got a special song for all the people out there named Jerry. And by the way, we are going to talk about Crown Jewel. We're going to talk about Hulk Hogan. Are you mad about it? The phone lines will be open as fuck tonight. If you got a problem with me, come at me, bro. Come on at me, bro. Bring it. I'm ready. Call the show. We'll talk about it. I'll answer your questions. I'll go at it. I'll say anything. I'll answer what you want to talk about. Hey, maybe I'll go to New York for a trip, and then when I come back, I'll change a bunch of shit. Almost like somebody said something weird. It's going to be real fun tonight.
Okay, sweetheart, get ready for the gook.
The Undertaker is D-Generation X versus The Undertaker and Kane. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be garbage? Who is the number one wrestler in NXT right now? There's so much shit to talk about. I'm almost ready to explode right now. In the chat, if you're hyped, I want to see that 69. I want to see that 69 if you're hyped in the chat right now. Bring it on. Shout out to our friend David Arquette for the follow on Twitter. David Arquette is a real man. He's a real man's man. Remember Steven Regal's? He's a man. Dude, when I saw that, I can remember even in the Attitude Era, like, oh, wow, the WWE got Steven Regal. This is going to be great. Steven Regal's here. And then, like, they started showing the vignettes, and he's a man, such a man. And he's chopping wood, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? He's like an English guy. He was like the Blue Bloods. He had this whole gimmick from England. And now he comes to the WWE and you put a flannel coat on the guy. Like, it was like completely the opposite of what you would see his character to be. I can't believe it. I think Jake DeMarco will be joining us soon. And I think Connor from OKFabe might join us soon as well. But right now, I'm a little upset at that motherfucker. Let's go. Let's go! I'm drinking! I'm fucking drinking! I was actually in a metal band once, midget.
Fuck PG in its mouth. Fuck Russell, tear it out. Do the same with Smackdown, same result. Week to week, scream and shout. We are told to shut our mouths. No more lies, thorn in your eye. We're all together. This is war. Out of nowhere. 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 This is war. Out of
Oh, baby boy. Oh, baby blasphemy. I gotta tell you, it certainly is not jealousy, because for the last weeks on weeks, we're gonna talk wrestling in a few minutes here, but I gotta speak on it. It's not jealousy because I don't talk about this guy ever normally unless he says something about me or somebody says something about him. But all day long, and yesterday and all week, I was inundated with messages. Joe, kill yourself, Joe. Kill yourself. He's got 100K. You suck. Kill yourself, Joe. All day long. Now, every single time random trolls attack this guy, I have to listen to, Joe sent these guys after me. It's Joe's people. Joe's guys. Joe's people. When it's never that. It's never my people. It's never me. I don't give a fuck. I couldn't give a fuck. But yet I get blamed for it. The guy jumps on social media or tells people behind the scenes somewhere, blames me for what other people do and say, even though I get trolled every day, all week, every day. Then he gets trolled, whatever, who cares? But I always get blamed for it for some reason. Like publicly or socially or behind the scenes, I get blamed for it somehow. Even though I've only got fucking 60,000 subs. And I only have an audience of about 3,000 to 4,000 now. You know? So, it's just people that are trolls. But I got to get inundated all day yesterday, all week, and especially today with kill yourself and you don't have 100K, you're a faggot, you're a loser, haha, and then like him, pictures of his and stuff like that. So here's the deal. If you're going to say every single time that you get attacked that it's my people, well then I'm going to fucking absolutely finally stick up for myself after weeks and weeks of torment. After lawyers' letters in the past, after saying that I don't make my car payments in the past, I've never said stuff like that about anybody. It's ridiculous, and I usually don't speak on it. But if you want to come at me all day long and tell me to kill myself and say haha and you're a loser and ha 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 ha, well, guess what? Now I'm gonna strike back against the midget fuck. Okay, corral your faggoty audience. Okay, motherfucker. Now let's fucking go. You want to go, bitch? Let's do it. You want to play? Let's play, bitch. Let's play the fucking game. It's time to play the game! So what's up, everybody? What's up, wrestling fans around the world? This is the Joe Cronin Show. I'm Joe Cronin, and are you ready?
I said, are you ready?
I know Mellow Yellow's ready.
Give me that hell yeah!
Chapter 1. Today me and Hamza went to dinner, but of course Hamza paid for the meal. Then he was going to tip, but I told him I will tip, so I gave her a compliment saying her pussy smells like spoiled tuna. The cunt slapped me, bloody cunt, I hope she dies.
Oh my God, Tommy's journal. Tommy's journal. That has to be one of the funniest fucking names that I've ever heard, dude. Tommy's fucking journal. Tommy's journal, thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. I'm going to play Mellow Yellow's donation that he played earlier tonight. You want to donate about wrestling? You want to donate about Halloween? Happy Halloween to everybody. You want to donate about life? Whatever you want to do tonight, it's all on you guys. Open forum, open game. This is the place to play. We are going to play tonight like we've never played before. I even have a special song for you guys that I'm going to play tonight. It's a wonderful song, and it's going to be very beautiful. It's going to be wonderful. Because Joe Cronin will push back eventually. I don't want to. I just want to talk about wrestling and do comedy shows and have fun and all these things. But you really can't ignore it when you get about 100 Twitter messages and you get about 17 emails and you get a bunch of shit. You really got to stick up for yourself at that point. And that's exactly what I'm doing, okay? I'm so sick of this community of certain people, too. I'm so sick of giving subs to people who then just give them to everybody else who talk shit. I'm so sick of this world and the disgustingness and the greed and people that hide behind God. Oh, I love God. Oh, except I'm a cunt, asshole. You know? No, I don't think so. I don't think so, bro. I got some shit tonight. By the way, it's Halloween, so I'm drinking, motherfucker. Something fucked up is going to go down on this show. This show could be 4 hours long. This show could be 1 hour long. I could pass out of a coma. This show could be 6 hours long. I don't know. It could go on forever and ever and ever and ever. We got Bry Guy in the chat. We got Super Laser in the chat. We got fucking Jake here. We got Connor, who's fucking, I should slap in the face, but he's here. Shout out to the new patrons, Tyler Jones and Minnesota Vikings, coming back on Patreon. They are the new patrons of the night. They are the ones that also, like many of you who donate, help keep the show going, help keep us on the air. So keep it up, baby. I'll add you to the patrons list throughout the night if you sign up on Patreon, as always, because you guys are the ones keeping me on the air. And if not, I'll be I'll be your local garbage man in a couple weeks. It could be fun. Look at that Patreon. Oh my God, that GIF. It's incredible. Holy shit. We're going to talk about Hulk Hogan at Crown Jewel. We're going to talk about it. And in a few minutes, I'm going to play a song for you. It's called Everyone Named Jerry is an Asshole. And I'm going to play it in a few minutes for you guys. It's a wonderful song. It's not about anybody in particular. It's just about anybody named Jerry, even General Jerry. My friend, General Jerry out there with his YouTube channel, a great guy. I hope he doesn't get offended, but it's just a song I wrote. It's an amazing one. It's a fun one. It's a beautiful thing. The Red Sox are the World Series champions. The Boston Red Sox are World Series champions. The Atlanta Braves are racist. Jake DeMarco, what's up, baby?
Happy Halloween. I got my dollar store decor going on.
I like it.
Go ahead and celebrating the holiday.
I like how your daughter was also in a dinosaur outfit like Mike Gavin's friend was, because those things were hilarious.
A bunch of people were giving her extra candy because she fogged up in the costume since it's so freaking sealed.
You couldn't see.
She couldn't see anything, so she was like walking in. She couldn't get up the stairs. She was walking into stuff. Everybody was laughing.
Dude, that same thing happened to my buddy's friend. I was like, dude, you can't see in this thing. What do you like? What the hell? Like you're gonna
it was a disaster, but
you're gonna walk into poles and shit.
Yeah,
it was like
that's exactly what happened.
That's funny.
Gavin looked like quite the killer reaper. That was awesome.
He did. He looked pretty good. Yo, Connor, what's up, man?
Oh, so should I kiss the ring for forgiveness now, or should I do it afterwards? And
no,
then
you
kill
shouldn't.
myself? What should I do?
No, you shouldn't kiss anything. You be who you are. I'm just mad at you, but it's okay.
I know, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry for
no.
making you
You
mad.
better not be sorry. You do what you want to do. It ain't up to me. I'm just fucking. I want to slap you. That's all. But it's all good. You didn't do anything wrong. You're being you. It's all. You're a good guy. I just want to slap you.
Well, I might like it, so.
Well, I might like it too.
I know he'll like it.
That's maybe why I'll do it. And by the way, I hope Justin Bailey dies in a hunting accident. Just wanted to say
Oh,
that.
on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm hoping an arrow goes through his heart, and Bambi eats his dick. Anyway.
Where the hell did that come from?
I don't know, man. I'm all kinds of. I'm mad at everybody, man. I'm mad. Oh, it's a night tonight, baby. What's up? A new $15 Halloween. $15 Halloween donation. I took the wheel donation down because we don't need it right now. $15 Halloween donation, and I will be taking shots on the Halloween donation. I will be taking shots. And I will be drinking all night long. I do not care. I am going to sodomize myself on this show tonight. It is going to be something. Shout out to Tyler Jones and Minnesota Vikings, the new patrons. I love you. So now, not only did Hulk Hogan leak himself being at Crown Jewel a few weeks ago, which we all pretty much knew. Once he did that, when he did that, we either said he's out of the loop and he was going for sure, or he is going for sure and he just don't give a shit. He doesn't know, and he's out of the loop to be quiet right now. So.
I just gave Bill that you said leak himself.
Yeah, well, he's probably he's got
that's on film.
He's got mammary glands now. He's got mammary glands, baby. But here's the thing. So now it's come out that he's going to host the entire event. He's going to come down to Real American in Saudi Arabia.
He's going to be the host. He's the Real American. He's going to possibly have a thing with Elias, which I think could be a hell of a lot of fun in Saudi.
What?
Really? And this isn't decided yet, but I've heard this multiple times. Even a few weeks ago, I heard this. Because remember, he sent out a tweet himself saying, however much time. I think it was like 2 weeks till the NWO returns. We talked about this on Out of Nowhere. I don't remember if you were here or not, Connor, at that night. But he basically went ahead and Hulk Hogan said, X amount of days until the NWO finally returns. And I'm like, that's interesting. Yeah. That little, I didn't see that happening, but okay.
Well, they're doing the WWE tour, right?
Well, they did, because then they did the tour locally, like X-Pac and Scott. They were a top rope down the street.
The NWO reunion. So I was like, all right, and that was October 27th. And they're like, the NWO reunion's only 1 week away. But he also alluded in a deleted tweet to him having the NWO at Crown Jewel. Tweet was deleted quickly, and we see all these things, and it's like, okay, so could we see the NWO interfere in the main event of, DX versus the Brothers of Destruction?
Yee-hoo.
I mean, I believe that more, and I think that would make more sense and fit compared to Real American being played in Saudi Arabia.
I know. But there was talk of that happening, and not just like fantasy booking either. I guess they had some a serious discussion at one point. I doubt it'll happen, but I mean, regardless, he's going to be the host in Saudi. So
didn't the last time they do it at WrestleMania, Nash injured himself just walking down the ramp? Pretty
much, yeah. That was with the Sting match.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
Did he really hurt himself that WrestleMania? I didn't know. I knew that he was in bad shape, but
he did something where I think he big booted it was Billy Gunn, I think, and he talked about this in a documentary afterwards. And he hurt his ankle or something, he forgot his knee brace. He's and I fucked up.
Oh,
right.
He
didn't tear his quad.
I do remember him saying, he was like, I forgot my knee brace and I showed up in regular clothes. He basically didn't know he was going to go out and do that. So he didn't even dress for that at all.
Yeah, that's why he was in sweatpants or whatever.
It was well, I mean, I just figured he's just lazy. Wear the comfortable clothes so he doesn't get hurt. But yeah,
my quad again.
You can hear the sounds, right, Jake?
Yes, it was playing. So.
Let's try to get him again. Let's see if we hear him.
Super Chat Party.
Here we go.
Love him or hate him. Congrats to JD for 100K.
No, fuck you, William Jones. Fuck you, and I hope you die. Don't ever fucking donate again. You cunt fuck. All fucking day long with that shit on Twitter with these cum-guzzling fuck bags. Dude, shut the fuck up all day long, you motherfucker. Just for that, I'm gonna rape a fucking dog. You fucking asshole, William Jones. I hope you kill yourself.
I like my dog.
I hope you die in a fucking fiery crash. I hope your mother has herpes and then some guy cuts them off thinking they're a fucking scab and then she bleeds to death on the kitchen floor and then dies.
Super chat. 696969.
Hell yeah, 696969. By the way, shout out to Mellow Yellow for hyping the chat even before I got here. This motherfucker was donating before I was even here in Super Chats.
Fuck yeah, I got everyone's addresses, Mon. I got everyone's fucking addresses, Mon.
Have a good night, mate. Keep it up.
Gooner Chiefs fan. Yeah, I'm not having a good night. I haven't been having a good week. I'm not having a good time at all. So it should be a fun show tonight, Gooner Chiefs fan. Stay tuned, motherfucker, because it's going to get real interesting tonight, baby. It's going to get real fun. Fucker.
By the way, Joe, what are you drinking? I meant to ask that at the beginning.
I'm drinking the only beer I had in my fridge, Corona Light.
You said you were doing shots too?
Yeah, well, I'm doing shots too. Yeah, $15 Halloween donation. I'm going to do shots. So who knows what the fuck will happen later? You don't know what the hell's going to happen, man. It's going to be fun.
It's a whole different version of spinning the wheel.
I got a song to play in a few minutes too. A real nice song that we're all going to love. It's going to be nice.
Super chat.
It was real nice to get shit on all week, all day long.
Happy Halloween, Joe, Jake, and Connor Jack-O-Lantern.
Happy Halloween, Bry Guy.
Thanks, Bry Guy. You know, maybe I would have been able to fucking fight back a little if I had my 36,000 Twitter followers back. But no, I'm banned for life on Twitter because Twitter's a bunch of pussies too. So maybe someone else will lose their Twitter soon. That'd be fun. Won't it be fun when somebody else loses their Twitter and they lose their fucking 40,000 followers and they're like, oh, it's not so funny when it happens to me.
Everybody learned not to fuck with MTV after they saw you go down.
No shit.
I've been trying on the other name, like saying all kinds of shit about MTV, and they just won't. They're just like, nah, you're not that guy. Alex Sagrero. What's up, Alex? How you doing? Thanks for subbing to the channel, and you're the man.
They cucked you once. They know.
Yeah. It's too bad that SmackDown's opening fucking match was better than any fucking Raw and shit in the last 5 weeks.
Hear shit again.
Amber Alert. There is a midget cat rapist driving around the city kidnapping and raping cats.
Oh my god.
Collie wobbles. The suspect is 5'2" and drives a lesbian automatic Mustang. Reports are that he had a passenger named Okayfabe. If you spot this Mustang, run.
Space of New York, or SPCA of New York.
New York.
I thought it said space. SPCA of New York. Thank you for the $4. I don't think that's him. I don't think he would do that. I don't think that's him. It might be somebody else. Oh my god!
I am a pumpkin
first
and
one.
it's Halloween. So why am I dancing like a genie? Yo, I just did ecstasy, and now I wanna feed my stomach candy. I am a pumpkin and it's Halloween. Now I'm doing angel dust tabs in the sea. I think I'll smoke some weed and hide in a tree. And it's Halloween. Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's Halloween, motherfuckers!
Look at me. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yo, I got a disease.
Halloween!
Take a shot and 69 me, Joe.
Oh, Mellow Yellow, I will take a shot and I will 69 you. All day long, baby. Let's do it. All the fuck day long. Mellow Yellow, I love you, Mellow Yellow. $15 shot for Mellow Yellow. Here we go. Oh, I wish I got the vodka. That's just weird. Whoa.
What is it?
It's that fucking, like, pink flamingo shit. It was
Oh, God.
I didn't want to get up and get the vodka or the Captain and Coke.
Is it that really sweet shit?
Yeah, it's awful. It's terrible. Let's talk about Mr. Nipple, huh? This is why nobody wants to work with you. You burn bridges. Actually, let's set the record straight, retard moron. I don't burn bridges. They are burnt on me, and then I respond to that, you dumb fuck. I call out the real shit. Number one, I was attacked all day long and yesterday and all week, and I said nothing, and it got worse and worse, and finally today I just had enough. So now I'm talking about it. Why do you think I didn't do a show like this last week? Why do you think I didn't do a show like this the other day? Why do you think it's just right now that I'm doing a show like this? Because I have to respond, because I'm not a bitch like you on a computer with a name Nipple. Nipple probably stands for fucking the thing that you wanted to suck on your mother, but you couldn't because she has AIDS. So instead, you just had to sit there and be fed by a bottle, and they had to work really hard to make you a fucking AIDS baby. But it didn't work, and the shit went to your brain, and now you got a fucking IQ of 86, you dumb fucking pheasant idiot. I also stick up for myself because when a guy says, hey, I want to work with Joe and do a show with him on Wednesdays, we'll do a podcast. We'll do it on his channel, then we'll do it on my channel, then we'll do it on his channel. But then he never does it on his channel. And when I do it on my channel, it promotes him. But when we do it on his channel, it promotes me because his followers wonder who I am. So when 9 weeks to 10 weeks to 11 weeks to 15 weeks to 20 weeks go by, and we don't do a show or an episode on his channel where I can get promoted to his audience, and we just do it on my show every week, eventually I keep it real and say, this is bullshit. Now, if that's burning bridges, fine. I would call it fucking being real and sticking up for yourself. So Nipple, which you would have no idea about because you just took the rapings and took the beatings and took the dog fucking and whatever else happened in your family when you were a kid, you stupid moron. Now, if you don't mind, Nipple, get benched. Oh! Who's the bencher now? I'd still have to bench 1,000 of you to ever catch up to that motherfucker. I'd still have to bench 1,000 of you. I got a song for you guys now. Check out this song. We'll get back to the wrestling talk. Oh, yeah. I got kids to feed, motherfucker.
Everyone named Jerry is an asshole. If you drive a Mustang and root for the Braves, you probably suck dick. Probably 5'3" tall, that's why you are an asshole. Everyone named Jerry is an asshole. Everyone named Jerry is an asshole. If your name begins with JERRY, I hope you fucking die. Yeah, you got 100K, but that don't change the fact that you're probably gay. You can't keep making fun of me all you want. I hope you die, you midget fucking cunt. You made fun of Seanzviews D. What the fuck he ever do to you? I hope you die, Jerry. I hope you die, you 5'3" midget cum guzzling motherfucking piece of shit. It's no coincidence. Cry baby rhymes with JD. Cry baby and JD. That's no surprise. All your subscribers believe all his lies, and I hope you get VD from all the girls you fuck. Hope you get run over by a gay pink truck. I hope you goddamn get fucking goddamn cat scratch fever in the middle of the night. Everyone named Jerry is an asshole. Everyone named Jerry is an asshole. Everyone named Jerry is an asshole. JERRY. I hope you fucking die. Fucking asshole.
Yeah! My name is Joe Cronin. You're listening to the Joe Cronin Show, and are you ready?
I said, are you ready?
Shout out to the new patrons, Tyler Jones and Minnesota Vikings. You are, without a doubt, beast mode. Let's take a call just for the fuck of it. I have no idea who this is, so this will be fun. 773, what's up?
Fucking Cronin. What's up, man? How you doing?
What's up, baby? How you doing?
Nothing. Hey, I just wanted to chime in real quick, man. You know, I know you're going through all this bullshit with fucking Catman and that, and I just wanted to call and let you know that, you know, you might think you do a small show on YouTube, but I mean, to me, you mean a lot, man. And that you get me through my day of work, and I really appreciate everything you do. You, Jake, you guys really make the day easy for me, man. And you're a hell of a guy, dude. I relate with you a lot. Like, you know, I know you got your kids and you're trying to get a house, and I'm trying to do the same thing too, man. So all I'm calling to tell you is keep your head up, man, and good things are coming toward your way, dude.
Hey, man, thanks a lot for that. I appreciate that. And listen,
I hope you get that fucking house soon, dude. Honestly, man, I'm really pulling for you to get that house. If I had the money, dude, hopefully I'm gonna be a Patreon soon. But really, man, you really deserve that house. Like, you're a hell of a guy, dude. You know, I see the way you are with your kids and that, and you know, I'm the same way. I don't have as many kids as you have. You know, I only have one, but you're a hell of a dude, man. Honestly.
All right, man.
You
Jesus.
really are, bro.
Oh, I really appreciate it. I mean, but I don't do well with compliments, but thank you very much for that. And I love you, man. And seriously, we're all in this shit together. And I'm just joking at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I got fucking beat up on Twitter today and yesterday. It's all a joke, though. It's no big deal. I really congratulate JD on his 100K. No, like, for real. I really do. I really think he's worked very hard, and I think he's a good guy for the most, in some ways. In other ways, maybe not. But you know, I congratulate him, and you know, I probably would have just done that had I not been assaulted all day long on Twitter and all week. But he really is a good guy, I think, and we're just having some fun here, joking around with, you know, trying to stick up for myself. But I appreciate that, man. I hope you have a good day, and I hope you get some shit coming your way too, man. I really hope so. It's taken me 12 years of working at this, saving and jobs and losing jobs and jobs moving to different parts of the country and getting a new job, and then eventually coming to YouTube and losing my job and now doing this full time. So, you know, it's up to you guys to support the show, and you guys have. So I love you guys. I don't deserve that. I think I'm kind of a dickhead piece of shit. But yeah, I'm a decent dad, I think, though. And when it comes to the family, but I appreciate that shit. And I'm gonna take phone calls all night, guys. We're gonna have some fun talking about Crown Jewel, WWE, whatever you want to talk about. Halloween. What kind of candy did you guys get? I want to know. I'd love to know. But real quick, let me go to Jake because I think he's got some news pieces or at least one thing on his mind probably. Let's hit that. Then we'll come back to the donations and the calls and everything else we want to talk about.
I got a fuck ton, but start off with the top and go downwards. The plan was for Daniel Bryan to lose regardless at Crown Jewel. You know, we knew this ahead of time. Obviously, we knew AJ is, you know, not going anywhere as champion anytime soon. But they have no plans for him going forward. So that was the finish at Crown Jewel that we saw. They possibly weren't going to make him tap out. Some people feel like that might have been a punishment for him backing out of Crown Jewel.
Yeah.
That it might have just ended in an injury angle, and Daniel Bryan still lost the match in a clean sense, but he wouldn't have tapped out. So that was a late change before SmackDown went on the air, but they said that, you know, he won the tournament for the championship match at Crown Jewel. He didn't want to go to Crown Jewel, so they have their match on SmackDown. They had the finish that they did. Everyone else moves on, and they have nothing else planned for Daniel Bryan for quite some time.
Daniel Bryan is fucked, dude. How
and that
bad?
was before he said he wasn't going to Crown Jewel.
Yeah, how bad is Daniel Bryan going to get buried?
This was already in the works before he refused to go to Crown Jewel. So basically, the only downfall or detriment of, you know,
was that he tapped.
Was that he had to tap out. Yeah,
figured that was part of it, but like, yeesh.
Yeah, they have nothing else planned for him going forward. You know, the Yes movement is basically taking a mini hiatus, and it's all intentional. So
if he doesn't win the Rumble, then
yeah, that's pretty much a sure, and it's not looking likely either.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of reworkings and changes going forward, but he may be involved in the SmackDown team for Survivor Series, but even that isn't sure at this point. So,
guys, I also want to throw out another plug real quick. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter, where all the fighting and fun happens. @CorruptedPod is my Twitter account. @CorruptedPod. So come on over to CorruptedPod on Twitter. If you have a Twitter, make sure you follow me @CorruptedPod. Let's get those followers back up. Otherwise, you can get a hold of me on Patreon as always. Again, shout out to Tyler Jones and Minnesota Vikings. Man, that shot just jacked me up. Yeah, how bad do you think Daniel Bryan, like Connor, like, I mean, seriously, dude, like, don't you feel like Daniel Bryan now is going to be working at the mid card at this point or lower mid card, like below Miz.
I kind of figured they would be protective of him at first because of the whole head shit, but then he's like doing diving headbutts. I'm like, well, that goes out the fucking window. But like, yeah, because it makes me wonder then why the hell they give him the title match? Like, it's one thing to give him the title. Seriously, like, why the fuck are they giving him the title match?
It was to, again, appease fans, you know.
At Saudi Arabia?
It was, yeah. I mean, it was just something that people wanted to see, and it also went ahead and it allowed spacing between their next planned feud.
Like, I get them doing to like cater the fans who are hardcore and still want him to succeed. I get that if it's in the States. Like, I understand it being like a Passover feud. I completely get that. But like, to just randomly have it at Crown Jewel was going to be at Crown Jewel. It seems so like just, no pun intended, out of nowhere. Yeah. Really, like, what the fuck? But yeah,
it was just a delay until they got back into the intended feud, which I guess is going to be the Miz afterwards.
If he doesn't win the title or win the Rumble this year, or go to Mania like we were all like kind of hoping / predicting, yeah, his jets are cooled. He's not going to go past mid card. There's no way.
Yeah, and the only reason that we're getting Samoa Joe Friday is that feud is done. They already said that they had just about finished everything they wanted with that. At this point in time, anyways, it's just to fill in for a match for Saudi.
Yeah, that's, I figured crazy. It's much. Jeez.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up, dude. This is such a conundrum, dude. This is the weird. Is this not the weirdest show? Like, one of the weirdest shows in WWE history. This is the most bizarre thing that's, I think, like, seriously, like, one of the most bizarre things ever happened.
Shawn Michaels is coming out of retirement after 8 years, and no one gives a rat's ass.
Yeah, I mean, that's how bad like things are, because like half the crowd's casuals and half the crowd's comatose, even if they're, you know, longtime listeners and everything else like that. It's just it's a mind fuck. Let me go to the donations here and see what's up. Unless I hit the button wrong. Yeah, I did.
Super Chat Party.
D Moon's in the house.
Happy Halloween. All love, bro. Hope you're doing okay.
Nope.
Block the hate and keep doing you.
Nope. D Moon, thanks for the $4.99, man. Appreciate it. D Moon. Somewhere Justin Bailey's jerking off. D Moon, thanks, man, for the $4.99. D Moon, I love you, bro. Thanks for reaching out. I just don't give a shit anymore, and so that's why I didn't answer you. Thank you to D Moon, and thank you to everybody else who's been saying hi to me. Appreciate it. Feel fucking embarrassed, but you know, just the way it is. It's gonna be an interesting week. It's gonna be a good time. Shout out to Medic Lucky. Medic Lucky going up to $10 on Patreon. Oh shit!
So why am I dancing like a genie?
What the fuck is that?
Yo, I just did ecstasy, and now I wanna feed my stomach candy. I'm a pumpkin and it's Halloween. Now I'm doing angel dust tabs in the sea. I think I'll smoke some weed and hide in a tree. And it's Halloween. Yeah, 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 yeah. Look at me. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yo, I got a disease.
What's up, guys? JD, you stupid bitch cat fucking whore cunt, you wanted war, you've got war. The JCS Army, the Ministry of Evil, Larry Funk and his new liver, and everyone else is about to fuck your ass. Hell, Tommy's fat ass is worth more than JD.
Bad Omen, thank you, Bad Omen. Bad Omen, I'm gonna do a shot for you, Bad Omen. Thanks, man. The ministry is here. Gatekeeper Drew is in the house. What's up, Gatekeeper Drew? Might do a shot for you, Bad Omen.
Fuck JD for real. I don't know how the fuck that prick gets subs when he blocks people for nothing. I hope his cats sodomize him in his sleep and take a shit in his mouth. 100,000 subs, still can't find the live button or a friend. Fucking midget asshole.
Oh my god. That is some savage shit from Gatekeeper Drew. Gatekeeper Drew, man, thanks for always being there for me, man. Cheers to you, Gatekeeper Drew, on episode 126 of Outta Nowhere.
Super chat. Super chat.
Screw the haters. Joe is God.
God. I'm something. I don't know what it is. Fuck it, I'm God. Gunner Chiefs fan, thank you for the donation, man. Thanks, Gunner. I'm going to do the shot.
Chapter 2. When I was a young lady, it was Halloween night and I dressed as a pumpkin going trick-or-treating and I went to this house and there was a clown. His red nose was hanging from his face and the flower on his chest squirted cum and he raped me.
Oh my God. Tommy's Journal. Tommy's Journal. Thank you for the donation, Tommy's Journal. What the fuck? Speaking of that, we're going to talk to Tommy in a minute. So we'll stay tuned for that, Tommy's Journal. Thank you. By the way,
pages on those
do a little basketball dance off the concrete.
Connor from OK Fabes here.
I mean, I'm
Jake's
just so
here.
sick of you little meth head devil worshippers. I'll be honest, I'd like to take a big bite out of your face.
How much did JD pay these clowns? Backstabber. He diddles cats and has a small eggplant and he's short.
Oh my
Happy
God.
Jack-o'-lantern, Joe, Jake, and
What did you say, bro?
Okay, Fabe.
What did you say about my brand, bro? This is my brand, bro.
Finn Balor, thank you for the $10. Thank you for the $10 super chat, Finn Balor. I appreciate it. Unless you tell me I'm a scumbag fucking asshole, I'm not going to block you for your opinions on wrestling, just so you know, everybody out there. But I'm pretty sure you do know that already. That's why you're here in the chat for Out of Nowhere, episode 126. So thank you to Finn Balor for that. Let's do one more and see what's up, and then we'll come back to them. We're going to take phone calls tonight.
Like the great Julius Caesar, Joe beware of Brutus. Known for penetrating trauma through the back, broken promises, narcissistic behavior, and catfuckery.
Hey,
the
Joe
venture of
Cronin.
thousands.
Hang on a minute, man.
Fuck Jerry. 5'3" Napoleon complex wanker.
No.
JCS Army always here.
All right, Medic Lucky, thank you for the $4, and Medic Lucky, thank you for upping your Patreon pledge, Medic Lucky. I'm going to add you to the list here. All right, we got a caller. It's the 952, I think, or something like that. What's up, man?
Hey, for all you people out there who don't know me, let me introduce myself. I'm the $40 man, Red DiBiase. I've been all over this great country, and I met a lot of people. And they say that money is the root of all evil. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's not. You see, with the money that I make, I can buy anything I want. I can buy love, I can buy happiness, and I can even buy you, Joe Cronin.
I bet you can.
Happy Halloween.
Thank you, Red DiBiase. You can buy me. At this point, I'm about.
That was always for sale.
Hey, I'm about maybe $4,000 away from a house, Red DiBiase. So, and Christmas is coming for my kids too. So if you give me about $6,000, you can buy me. Red DiBiase for $6,000, you can buy me, Red DiBiase. So thank you, Red DiBiase. I appreciate it, man. Have a beer with me. I love you. You show me the money, I'll show you whatever you want. You know, I mean, it's not that hard, man. I mean, I will gobble you. I will gobble you inside and out, man. I'm not gonna make any fucking lies or bones about it. Well, because you donated the new $15 Halloween donation, here's to you, Bad Omen, for the $15 Halloween donation. If you want to donate tonight, the link is down below in Streamlabs. The link is there for Twitch alerts, or you can use the Super Chat feature under there. Either way, the donations are different, though, for Super Chats. So make sure you open the description box way down below, you read the description, and you see what all the donation amounts can be and what they are, and have some fun with that. Here's to you. Tommy NC 2010 is on the phone with us. Solancha, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween to you, too, Joe.
What'd you do, Tommy? Did you,
Happy New
hand
You.
out candy to kids?
Happy New You.
I went out and I gave out some. I went and bought some candy, and I went out and handed some candy to the kids that have the best Halloween costumes here in town.
She just randomly walked up to kids that had good costumes and handed them candy. You didn't let them come to your doorstep.
Man, that is creepy.
That would be creepier if it was at the doorstep.
Here at my apartment.
Creepy. No, it's creepy. Wait, you just walked around and handed candy to kids?
Yeah, candy that was bought from the store was sealed up. Like, I wouldn't dare, like...
Yeah, but it's still... Well, I didn't say anything about that. It's just creepy anyway.
Yeah, they're just supposed to trick or treat.
That's so weird, man. Did any parents be like, get away from my kid, or they looked at you weird?
They saw it as good-heartedness. You know, what's the word? Good-heartedness? I'll try to get the word right.
Don't worry about it.
Kind-hearted?
Kind-hearted.
Kind-heartedness?
Yeah, kind-heartedness for me as a like just a regular person to give their kid, you know, one Tootsie Pop. You know, like it was just
oh my God.
You're dressed as Spider-Man. You get one Tootsie Pop.
Dude, I'll tell you
You're
what.
You're dressed as a clown. You get 3.
I don't know what it is, but if somebody walked up to my kids like that while we were trick-or-treating, he was like, you know, you got a great costume. I got something for you here. I'd be like, pull that one out. I'm looking at that. Like
especially if Tootsie Pop.
I got something for you here. Just, gun.
Yeah, the homeless guy's poisoning my kids. What?
So yeah, the Tootsie Pop's delicious. Just lick it to the center.
Oh yeah, I mean, come on.
Hey Joe, fuck you! And they pull out a gun. And you're just like, what the fuck?
Well, it would be as creepy.
Frog off.
That is crazy, man. That is some crazy talk.
Involved.
Yeah, we kept the kids away, man. We had a fun time tonight trick-or-treating. I went out with all my kids. Me and Leah were out there trick-or-treating. We got all kinds of candy. And then, like, she had to sort through all that shit because the peanut allergy for our youngest has a peanut allergy, so now we got to, like, sort all this shit out. It sucks. It just blows, dude. You know, I always thought, like, man, peanut allergies must suck for people. It's just so awful. We know so many people with them. And then one of my kids gets one, and it's like, oh, my God, dude. They're putting something in the waters or somewhere because when we were kids, there was like fucking 2 kids in the entire school that had a peanut allergy. There was like 2.
Yeah,
it was
now
like,
it's 2 kids
per class. Per every class.
With a peanut allergy, you can't eat. Currently, you can't eat peanut butter around them because, like, apparently
you can't eat peanut butter with a peanut allergy.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Fuck, what can they have then?
I'm trying to say, if you are eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you can't. In schools, they don't even let you bring peanut butter and jelly sandwiches to school because if there's kids with peanut allergies, apparently they say, oh, the particle from the peanut butter can get in the air and mess with the kid. And I'm like,
well, that and it can get on their hands too. It depends on how severe their allergy is. Like if they breathe in, like they could be in the lungs. But it's more that the kids could get it on their hands. That's really what it is. But yeah, I used to think that sucked. I remember thinking like, oh man, we can't have peanut butter and jelly sandwich in school anymore. What the fuck? And now my kid has one, and it's like, oh, well, yeah, I hope no one else has one, too. When it's your kid, you care a lot. You know, when it's someone else's kid, you're like, that's dumb. You know, but when it's your kid, you're like, oh, my kid.
Your kid, you're like, oh, Jesus. Yeah, you're right.
You're like, oh, my kid could die. So it's like, I hope. So you kind of like, you know what I mean? You hope nobody else. And nobody thinks about it.
That's so true, though. It is. When it's somebody else's kid, you're like, look at that goofy little bastard. I don't want. When it's your kid, you're like, oh, you're doing such a good job.
Or you just like they can't have peanut butter and jelly because someone else is allergic. Who gives a shit? But then when you have a kid that has it, you're like, oh God, like I hope they don't, because like my kid has a severe one. Like if he ate a little bit, apparently, like it would be really bad. Like he's got EpiPens to save his life, and it's really fucking
shock quick.
Hell, the schools don't even want you to like bring in like snacks for birthdays or anything like that. Like no cake, like no
cake, no cupcakes, no nothing.
Nope.
And but see, that's a sign. That's a sign that something is different. It's not that we changed and we're more sensitive. There's way more kids with peanut allergies now. That it's not that we got more like proactive about it. It's literally there's way more kids with peanut allergies.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
And nobody thinks about it, too. Everybody just hands him Reese's, and I'm like, oh, he's got a peanut allergy. Those Reese's will kill him. You know, nobody really thinks, like, oh, do you have an allergy to this? Or, like, no, I mean, because you don't think that. You have to think that. You have to be very proactive about it. To be like, peanut allergy, he could die. Like, you have to say that, too, because if you just say peanut allergy, some people are like, oh, well, you know, whatever. But it's like, no, he will die. Like, if he eats, like, a bite of this, he'll die. Like, so if you say that, then people are like, oh, shit. Like, so if you say that, then people get it. I feel really bad for other people. Not peanut allergies, but I feel bad for people with, like, like weird latex allergies and shit like that, I feel really bad for them because that's even harder to understand.
Yeah, things you can't control as much every day.
Yeah, it's like anybody with plastic allergies and all these other things, it's like, oh my God. Like, how fucking miserable is it for them? Like, oh my God.
How bad is it? As soon as you said peanut allergy, he could die. First thing that flashed in my head is when he's older, he better not have a girlfriend that he pisses off, you know?
Yeah, that's I've thought about that too.
Peanut oil in his coffee.
It's easy to kill your husband. Oh, I'm mad at my husband. Hey, want a chocolate shake? I mean, peanut butter shake. All right. Anyway,
Reese's.
What else? This is yes. Go ahead.
When you say peanut 3 times, like multiple times.
No. So Tommy, what'd you think of?
Tommy, will you say
Crown Jewel?
Tommy, will you say Ashley's swollen pussy 3 times?
There you go. That's a challenge. Peanut, peanut, peanut. There you go. So John Cena's not going Friday to Crown Jewel. Who's going to win? Best in the world. Come on.
I think this is a factor. I think what Joe said, that he doesn't want to mess with his reputation.
Yeah, fuck that. We know that. Who's going to win the tournament?
Yeah, who's going to win is what we're looking for.
It's hard to say. Like,
pick anybody. Pick one of the 8 people that is in the tournament. Go ahead.
It's a confused. Who's going to be in the tournament? Like, I know
you watched it last night. Come on.
What?
Who's in the tournament? Give me one name.
Cesaro?
No. One more. Come on.
Shit. Dolph Ziggler. Because this is a
Dolph Ziggler's in there. There you go.
Yeah, Ziggler's going to be in there. I seriously doubt that Ziggler is going to put over because he's just he's undercard wrestler. So I seriously doubt. But they could push him. They could push him, and he could win. But
yeah,
anything could happen. Anybody can win because it's just a matter of fate.
Or bad writing.
Matter of fate, not predetermined.
And I will say this about the Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar match. Now in my mind, I know this. I kind of figured this out that Braun Strowman is taking that title because the fact is Brock is going to the UFC and he's going to fight him, and I think Brock's going to put over Strowman and he's going to take the Universal title. And then when Roman Reigns get better, Roman Reigns is going to come back and he's going to take back the Universal Championship from Strowman.
Tommy, I got a piece of news here that says Brock Lesnar has room in his UFC schedule to become Universal Champion at Crown Jewel.
Oh, God.
His suspension doesn't end until sometime in January for testing positive from his last fight when he lost against, he won, but they had to reverse it, so against Hunt there. So if he's committed through the Royal Rumble, then he's going to fight, then you could keep the title on him until then. But it's a matter of him not wanting to fight at Survivor Series. He's not interested. The pay scale for Crown Jewel is triple that of what he usually gets for normal pay-per-views. So,
he might as well bonesaw.
Yeah, exactly. So the Beast Incarnate himself is supposedly not interested in Survivor Series or anything up until the Rumble. So he'll have time then, but if his fight's anywhere near January, then he'll be focused on UFC. But he does actually have time, so if they wanted to go with it, they could. But while you're here, Tommy, you make a good point, about Braun Strowman. People have begun to speculate that they have already repackaged Bray Wyatt. He's been waiting and to make a return for a while now. And one of the creative decisions that they've been mulling over is if they bring him back in that match to help out Braun Strowman in a new formed faction of the Wyatt family.
Oh, God. That's all we need. Okay, I'm sorry.
But they do it as a face faction this time, moreover, so.
Bray Wyatt is better as a heel, in my opinion, because the guy is, he plays this incest, sadistic.
Incest?
Whoa, what?
He's so incestuous. Sister Abigail's really his sister.
Oh, Joe's gonna make that into a clip. He's gonna play that constantly. Incest.
No, I won't. But I'm just gonna laugh at it right now, like.
And but no, but the thing is, like that's what the character's kind of like. In my opinion, that's what the character is this backwoods hillbilly.
I knew you were gonna say backwoods. So anybody backwoods hillbilly-ish, from North Carolina, like Black Mountain.
You can really relate. You can really relate to that.
That's what you're going for.
Joe, Jake, and Connor from whole kayfabe. Fuck Catman, hope he dies choking on Sniffles balls. #fact.
Broken Lion, thanks for the donation, man. Bowls. God damn, that donation guy's funny. Chris Kaprowski, thank you for subscribing to the channel, Chris. Have a drink for me. Everyone feel free to hit that sub button down below. Don't miss out on the daily wrestling reviews. I've been doing this longer than anybody on YouTube. This is the longest running live review wrestling show. Let's go.
I think it's BS that there are people attack Joe. All he is trying to do is create entertaining content and supporting his kids. All those people are jealous, but keep your head up.
You know what? Christian Rodriguez. Thank you, Christian, for the $9.99. Christian, thank you, man. Hey, listen, I can't fucking play innocent here. They all talk shit. They did it all day. And I had fun watching all that shit go down on my Twitter, and I had fun with the threats from JD's fans. JD's fans telling me to die, telling me to kill my children. But you know what? I fought back, and here I am fighting back. So fuck it.
Joe, will you stop having our knackered fry cook on your show? He is handing out Bill Cosby-laced candy trying to kidnap the children. We need that faggot back. He is trying to get kids to see how many
Joe, I
lips
noticed
it
that I
takes
don't
to
hear the
make his
donations
Tootsie
anymore.
Pop come.
Oh, you don't? I'll mute you guys. Black Mountain Wendy's, thank you for the donation. Oh my God! I appreciate that, Black Mountain Wendy's. Oh my God, dude, what the fuck? Super chat. Super chat.
Irrelevant loser Tommy on the call.
Oh no. The Goon. Thank you, Goon, for the $2. How you doing, Goon? Goon, what's up tonight, man? Where's Gorilla Strong at? Is he here? If he's in the chat, make some noise for Gorilla Strong. I love me some Gorilla Strong. Or was he the most recent victim of someone talking shit behind my back to my donators? Maybe he was. So that could be it. Let me see. Let's take a phone call. You guys hear the donations yet?
We just heard that last clip.
Yeah,
804 hung up the phone. All right, 804 hung up the phone. Well, fuck it. Let's take his call because nobody's going to donate anyway. Scott McKinnon, what's up?
Oh, shit.
Hey, man, what's going on, dude?
What's up, man? I saw your video earlier. You look like you were on fucking ecstasy or something.
Oh, my God, dude. I'm just on a call with a bunch of people, and they were like, did you see your video last night? And I was like, oh, my fuck.
Wasn't it this morning, or was it last night? Or maybe I watched it this morning, but it was last night.
Dude, it must have been like 1 in the morning before I passed out, because I just woke up to broken glass all over my apartment. There's blood on my fucking counter. There's fucking... There is 40s of fucking Captain Morgan everywhere. There's fucking liquor on the floor. Like, it's a fucking mess, dude. Blackout.
Well, you definitely, like, I was trying to watch a little bit of it because I don't normally, but I was like, let me check out what he's saying. And you were just like, and I do sometimes, but I checked that one out, and you were just like, you couldn't even, like, form a sentence. You were like, oh, let me, blah, blah, and then I'll go and I'll do it. And I was like, oh, man, you are really jacked up. Like, he's really fucked up right now.
Oh my God, man. I can't even. I gotta go delete that video, man. That's my MO anyway.
Well, I mean, that's what I was thinking. I was like, dude, of all the videos to delete, like, this one just doesn't. You didn't do anything bad. It just doesn't have anything. It's just nothing.
It's just me stumbling over fucking words, blackout drunk.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, Nothing. Like, it's just you're just saying shit.
Yeah, I was fucked up, man. I mean, we had these big plans tonight, you know, to have a good night tonight and everything, and yeah, I guess I kind of fucked that over. I woke up at 8 o'clock, man, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Whoops.
Why is my asshole hurt?
What?
I was making a joke. I was just like, McKinnon wakes up and he's like, what the heck is doing there? Hey, man, I don't know what's going on. Why is my asshole hurt now?
Well, that's from you, Tommy, baby.
He got abducted again, and they probed him.
So what is going on? What is going on tonight, Mr. Cronin? What's going on with this whole JD shit?
I think I already covered it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think a lot of people are confused tonight too, like about some other shit. Like, what, like, I don't know, man. I'm confused. I don't know. I'm confused, man. I don't know what's going on. I'm confused.
What are you confused about?
Just everything. Like, I think a lot of people think that you're attacking them, and I don't know if you are attacking.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I attacked JD earlier for sure, and also JB.
There was a song and everything.
I also said that
Joe went out on Broadway for that.
Yeah, I made fun of Connor even on the call for saying thanks to him, and then I made fun of JB for. I said I hope JB dies in a hunting accident, and an arrow pierces his heart, and then
that's what happens when you don't wear orange.
And then a deer eats his dick.
JD should have dressed up as a fucking.
Sorry to bore you, Tommy.
No.
Yeah.
Well, you know something, dude? Welcome to Saudi Arabia, brother. As long as you people ain't black, I'm cool, brother. I mean, you guys are like brown and stuff. You know, I called you guys a Saiyan N-word one time, but I never meant that either, brother. Because I knew my daughter wouldn't date one of you guys because you all smell.
Because I'm a real Arabian, brother.
I mean, I'm a real...
Wait, how much money do you have, bro?
I'm a real Arabian, dude.
Is Hulk Hogan going to be in fucking Crown Jewel?
He's going to be the host of Crown Jewel.
Host of the show.
No
They
way.
just announced it. It's
And
official,
he might
yeah.
have a skit and a moment with Elias. There's even talks of the NWO possibly returning. I mean, like, there's some serious Hulk Hogan flair in the air.
Well, what you gonna do, brother?
And, I mean, WWE already knows. It's been reported. We know it.
Can you hear this?
Yeah.
Strong about right or wrong. Here it comes. I couldn't take control very long. If you hear my friends, then you hear my pride. I gotta be a man. I can't let it slide. I am a racist American. Hate all the blacks and Mexicans. I am a Saudi Arabian. Hate all the blacks, hate Mexicans. Oh, I'm being strong about right or wrong. If it's not white, then it's colored wrong. Something deep inside of me, 'cause racism's the thing that keeps us free. I hate all African Americans, fight all the Mexican Americans. I am a racist American, hate all the blacks and Mexicans. I am a Saudi Arabian. Cut off their legs, cut off their arms. Woo-woo! Hate all the blacks and Mexicans. I am a racist American. Bring them all home. Send them all home.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. There was another line to that. I don't remember. I did it like a year ago. I don't remember what it was. It was like it was something else. Something like ship them all out and deport them. It was something like that. I don't know. Anyway, oh my God, what in the world is happening at Scott?
What's going on, you fucking cocksuckers?
It's Halloween night and Scott McKinnon is transferred into JD's mother. JD's mother. Oh my God.
It's a full moon.
My first JD's mother's pussy for Halloween.
Oh my God, no. Oh my God, man. Making the spaghetti, and making the spaghetti is slapping the women,
I'm gonna bite your dick off, Tommy.
Oh my God, Tommy! Oh no, she's gonna
scary shit right there.
She's gonna bite up your mouth.
You got the best costume.
Yo, Wolfpack Pussy's in the house. Look at this.
Ow.
Wolfpack Pussy.
I'm new to you, you piece of shit. I got a freaking big pair of scissors with your name on it.
What?
He wants to
cut her. You gonna cut her head off, man?
You want to neuter the wolf?
Why would you cut off her head, man?
I got some Aussie pussy hair caught in my teeth, bro.
Oh no,
that's a great reference in its own right.
That's fucked up. Baby. This is so fucked up.
It's an ad break.
So, who do you think's gonna win in Saudi Arabia?
Tommy said anything's possible for the tournament. Well, Tommy, we got
fate.
No longer John Cena has been replaced by Bobby Lashley. We have one half of the tag team champions. It doesn't matter. So we got Seth Rollins, Randy Orton, Kurt Angle, Jeff Hardy, Dolph Ziggler, The Miz, and Rey Mysterio.
Man,
I think Vince McMahon's going to win everything. I think
Vince McMahon is going to win.
You won the money. That sounds
probably the most accurate statement about Crown Jewel I've heard in a while.
That sounds so boring. It's insane, dude. It sounds so boring.
Right? And you figure that's 7 matches.
You know, I have a feeling that, like, in the back of my head, I have a feeling that since Orton has turned heel, I have a feeling that he is going to dominate this because with the RKO out of nowhere, he's going to dominate RKO every bit in that match that he can, and I guarantee you, Orton. I'm wondering if he is, but I have a feeling that since he's turning heel, you know, because he is the apex predator, Randy Orton, legend killer. Yes, and I know what that. I remember that nickname. I watched some of the old WWE shows on DVD, and when he was the legend killer back in the day.
Yeah, real old school.
Yeah, back when he was 20 years old and he won the title, a world heavyweight title back in the day, the first ever youngest world heavyweight champion in the world, as I said, back in the day.
Yeah, baby. He was a big champion, man.
So
listen,
Tommy's got his money on Randy Orton. I'm still leaning with Kurt Angle winning this, even though most of what I'm hearing is The Miz right now.
I thought it was going to come down to Randy Orton and Kurt Angle, to be honest, because they want like the old school people to be there. So it feels like anybody, like the older they are, the more likely for them to be there. I feel like,
and that works for
both
both brands too.
Though?
That's a good little twist to put on it. That's what should be there for Survivor Series.
Right.
You know, there should be incentive, like Joe and I have said for as long as I can remember now. You know, there needs to be some type of stipulation, something to fight for. When you have brand versus brand and there's nothing to back it up, what's the point? You just make somebody look, embarrassed and lesser. There's no reason to diminish one of the titles, one of the brands, one of the champions. So at least if they have something to fight for, it kind of gives you a little bit more motivation and allows you to be interested in it. So...
Well, let me go to some more phone calls. So many people are calling, trying to get through tonight. 908's on the phone. What's up?
Hey, Joe. What's up, man? It's Jacob, all the way from Jersey.
What's up, man? How you doing? Hey, we'll be out there at WrestleMania.
From Jersey.
Hey, man. I hope I'm not, destroyed by everybody in the chat, but one thing you can look forward for is we might have a possible match between Kurt Angle and Seth Rollins. Have you seen the bracket?
Oh, that's a great point. I didn't even think about that. That would be really cool.
That's my guess for the Raw side of things. I think it's going to be Kurt and Seth, and I think that's when Dean will interfere. So.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
It'll be like 2 p.m. by that time.
And then I think on the other side of things, we'll get Jeff and Ray. Jeff and Ray. I don't know if Randy will go all the way through, but that was my original.
I could definitely see Randy RKOing everybody. For once, Tommy made sense. I could definitely see Randy RKOing everybody. Possibly go up against Kurt Angle maybe, and Kurt Angle wins it. That's the only person who comes close to even being a winner to this thing.
Yeah, shout out to everybody.
The thing I gotta say here, it makes me kind of flustered, is the whole Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, the whole breakdown of the Shield, and how they could take something so fake and throw it on a night that something is so real as Roman Reigns having leukemia, and I'm like, what the fuck? How can you
keep using it?
Isn't that the main event?
Using the whole
Roman Reigns
leukemia
versus
thing.
leukemia in the main event, right?
Oh no!
That's what it was, though, Tommy. It got a reaction out of you. You had an emotional attachment to the night, so it worked perfect. Hook, line, and sinker. That's
Jacob,
what they wanted, and that's what they got.
Thanks for the call, Jacob. You're a good guy. I love you, man. I'll see you out in New Jersey. Hey, listen, Tommy. If Roman dies, it's your fault.
my fault?
Yeah.
On this night.
Yeah, if Roman dies, it's your fault.
But if you listen closely, you can hear the crying and moaning of Vince McMahon as he puts his head into his pillow crying because he invested all his time into Roman Reigns to make him the golden boy, and then to find out that his golden boy had leukemia, and now he can't book him anymore, and now he has to figure out who can he book now to make the golden boy now.
Well,
you can hear.
If you listen carefully, you can hear a cat crying and coming at the same time. Hey, 732's on the phone. What's up, 732?
Oh my God, Tommy didn't tell me this was going to happen.
No, he usually doesn't tell you, and then he's inside you.
Oh my God,
You got a nice
is.
costume.
Good Lord.
That was it. All right. Well, hey, open phone lines. If you want to talk about wrestling, call up with whatever you want to talk about, 339-226-6610. If you want to fight with me, you want to argue with me, you want to try to say that I'm wrong about something or someone or something or whatever the fuck, feel free to call up as well. We'll talk about it. 339.
Hell yeah! Remember, Tommy, only you can prevent forest fires by farting after a Wendy's meal.
Oh, my God.
It's funnier in the British accent.
That was like my pussy fart thing. Oh, I got some Patreon questions. We'll get to those in a few minutes, too. And I also am going to be answering the Patreon questions for Morning Madness tonight. I'm going to do that podcast tonight for you guys. Bry Guy. Bry Guy's always in the house, man. I love you, Bry Guy. What's up, dude? Always there.
I see Gorilla Strong coming up, too, so we got both.
Gorilla's here.
Chapter 3. Last week I slept over Ashley's house and played with her cunt, and as I laughed and smiled as I came in her swollen cunt afterwards, I farted in her mouth while it was open. It was not raped. I tried to do that to Joe, Florida.
Oh, my God.
I tell you, the accent makes it so much better.
That is so brutal. That is so fucked up.
That's one of the biggest improvements to this show lately, you know that?
Tommy's Journal. Thanks for the donation, Mr. Tommy's Journal.
The journal just gets better and better.
He's exposing all of Tommy's truths. Alejandro Cruz, thank you for subbing to the channel. What's up? Welcome to the Joe Cronin Show and the JCS Army and the most savage fucking YWC community there is.
Should be a roast of Tommy some night.
Joe, please keep Scott on the line. We are on our way to put him in a restraint vest and throw him in a rubber room. He cannot be on air with Tommy at the same. Cock gets so hard that he could have a heart attack. Scott just overdosed last night.
Oh my God. Yeah, he almost did. He looked like he was going to.
Yeah, I was fucking,
You were
I
wrecked.
was close, man. I was on the verge of jumping off the balcony. I was thinking about Joe Cronin saying he kills himself all the time, and
I figured
that whole
it.
fucking thing came into my head again, you know?
I was like, I'm the cause of this guy dying because he's like perceptualizing himself through me. So it was like,
ShiBUM. Why is Tommy wearing JD's cum rag as a shirt?
Oh. Gorilla Strong. Gorilla Strong, thanks for becoming a $5 ShiBUM. You know what? Remember, there is a brand new $15 Halloween donation, and I will take shots on the Halloween donation. Happy Halloween. My kids had fun. I'm going to do a shot anyway just because I'm a drunk piece of shit. Also on the phone.
I can't even feel the Halloween spirit tonight, man.
What was that, Scott?
I can't even feel the Halloween spirit tonight. It's like, it's just not the same anymore, man. Like, everything feels like it's just dying. Like, this whole new
all you gotta do is have
generation-
Tommy give you some candy. You'll be all right.
Dude,
well, honestly, tonight I kind of felt like I just said goodbye to Halloween. It's midnight right now, so it's the next day. So I just
Doesn't end till you wake up, Tommy. That's the rule.
Yo, this DJ Thriller on the phone right now.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. We just had him on the line, Joe, and he was talking about getting a gun and killing you. Coming to your house and killing you with Keith Rybotch.
Oh, Keith was saying he was going to come kill me?
Yeah, he said he was going to get a gun, get his license and shit, and then come to your house. And
Did you record it?
I told Young, I said, I hope to God you fucking recorded that.
Did
So
you
I don't
say-
know, we'll see.
Did you say that, Keith?
Yeah.
You said you were going to get a gun and come and kill me?
That's a threat, buddy.
No, it was a joke.
You back out now, and because you know that's a threat, and technically Joe could file charges against you for filing a threat against him like that.
Can't fuck around when you're still on parole there, Keith.
Well, the weirder thing is that, you've shown your dick to children. That's the weirder thing.
Yeah. Oh my God, Keith, you're a fucking mess, Keith.
Why would you joke
Joe,
about...
I told you I was only taking a piss. It's not my fault they had a kid had his mouth open. Jesus.
I mean, dude, listen, Keith, come on, man. I'm not even talking about you, and you're talking about coming to kill me. Meanwhile, you're in trouble for showing your dick to kids, but you're going to come and kill me, but you show your penis to little kids? Come on, bro. Be smarter than that. Everybody can find you. Like, be smarter than that. Like, I mean, I'm not saying I will, but I'm saying somebody else will. You know what I mean? Somebody else will look you up, and they'll just be like, yo, I'm going to come to your halfway house and rape you.
Somebody that's on this call, Keith, maybe. I will find
I mean, come on, Keith. What are you doing? This is like when I told you not to say your real name either, Keith, you psycho idiot. Why don't you go show your fucking dick to a kid, you sick fuck? Hey, 201, what's up, man? Turn your radio down. Turn your radio down. What's up? Oh, I hung up. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm not really concerned about. I mean, he does fit the makeup of a shooter.
Yeah, he can't even figure out how to work a phone. You expect him to work a gun?
I mean, who knows, dude? He's a weird dude. Honestly, dude. I mean, not to listen. I'm sure he won't.
Give him a better chance tripping. He'd throw a bullet at you.
He probably won't do anything like this. But I gotta say, he is the guy that fits the description of a mentally disturbed guy that would shoot people. So I'm just saying, he looks. It's fucking that's him.
He showed us. He was on video and he showed us his arm, and it looked like needle marks in his fucking arm, man. Like where your arm bends to your elbow. He was like showing us that on camera, and I was like, "What are we looking at here, dude?" And it looked like fucking track marks. Dude. But apparently, he said he was showing his nicotine patch, and I was like, "Oh, man,
dude, Keith, don't be saying you're gonna come and shoot me and shit, okay? Because
look at that
dude,
curly hair, bro.
you look like, dude, you have the face. You legit look like a shooter. Like you look like someone who will kill people. Like I'm just saying. So don't go around saying you're gonna kill people because you've already fucking shown your dick to little kids, and you're already on a list for that. So don't be fucking. So look at your face right there. I mean, dude, you look like the glassy-eyed.
You can see that.
Dude, you look like the glassy-eyed fuck that would shoot somebody. So don't do it.
I can see that picture on CNN already, dude.
Right? I mean, like, kills disgruntled YouTuber. Like, come on, Keith.
Tom, get the hell out of here. Go cost us the Special Olympics again.
Keith Rybotch, don't do it, Keith. I just typed in your name and I found you, Keith. Thank you, Keith. You fucking psycho.
Thank you.
Can sell some more of his art.
Sick fuck.
Joe, when I was in high school, I used to be a part of the Special Olympics when I was in high school.
What was that, Tommy?
When I was in high school, I used to be in the Special Olympics.
That's awesome.
I believe that. You're still in them
so
now.
was Keith, and he cost him the medal. Go read the article. All you gotta do is search his name.
Jake
and you can buy some of his art too.
Jake isn't kidding.
Come at me. What you got?
Now, you're still in the Special Olympics, Tommy. Right now.
Ha ha.
Why is that an insult? You're a ringer.
Maybe that's why you get mad when people call you that, because to be in that, well, you are, right?
Well, you know, I mean, the last year I was going to be in the Special Olympics, I was basically told I couldn't because I was filming MTV's Made, and they didn't want a camera crew at Special Olympics filming there, so they threw me in ISS because I was in the midst of filming MTV's Made, and that was the last year that I didn't get to do it.
They threw you in solitary? Is that what you're talking about?
Huh?
ISS, they threw you in solitary?
Yeah, basically I wasn't in trouble, but they were like, okay.
I was just kidding.
Well, I'll tell you what, nothing makes Mustang Man more mad. Everybody listen to this. This is the biggest thing that he gets mad about. He tweets about it, everybody writes about it, flips out. He is so mad that you guys donate money to me. He fucking fumes over it. He writes about it, he tweets about it, he emails about it. He hates that you guys donate to my show. Number 2, he hates that you're patrons of mine. And number 3, we have more patrons than him by over 100 because I deliver the cock to all of you, and I love you, and we have a connection that he doesn't have because he's a psycho.
Give me a hell yeah!
Hello. This is the newest member of Creative, Harry. On August 25th, 2012, Josephus Cronin uttered his first words on this channel. On August 7th, 2013, Monetize This debuted and changed the face of the IWC.
Wow.
Joe, the biggest baby face, will turn heel Harry.
JCS Creative. Thank you, JCS Creative, for that. Who will forget when Monetize This was born?
Super chat. The hard-hitting questions are coming, Joe.
Oh, man. The Goon. Wait, the Goon, are you going to be dropping hard-hitting questions, Goon, or are you talking about what I'm going to do? Because I might do it. I might do it. Thank you guys for becoming patrons. Oh, shit. Oh, here we go.
There it is.
Time to do a shot.
Gorilla
I
straw.
just did ecstasy, and now I want to feed my stomach candy. I am a pumpkin and it's Halloween. Now I'm doing angel dust tabs in the sea. I think I'll smoke some weed and hide in a tree. And it's Halloween. Yeah, 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 yeah. Look at me. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yo, I got a disease.
Hits blunt. Tommy getting ass raped by Hamza wearing a clown mask while JD is fucking his cat in the corner and Seanzview is flashing his cock to the kiddie trick or treaters. What a party.
What a party. Oh my God, Gorilla Strong. Gorilla Strong, thanks, man. Now I gotta do a shot. Gotta do a shot for the gorilla. The gorilla! We're gonna get back to the wrestling in a minute. What's up to Bex in the chat?
That mugshot of Keith looked like the guy who got caught twice by Chris Hansen.
Oh, man. Gatekeeper. You're right, man. He does that to himself, too, man. Gatekeeper Drew. Shout out to Drew. He's always backing me. Got a few more coming in. We'll get to those in a second, but I'm going to take this shot in a minute. I'm going to pee myself. We're going to get back to some wrestling talk for a few minutes here. We got wrestling news to talk about, and then I'm going to really drop a bomb in a few. I'm going to really drop a bomb on you motherfuckers. And
We've
listen,
been all anticipating that, man. Holding our cocks in anticipation, Joe.
I'll tell you something else, too. If Mustang Man is listening, if Mustang Boy is listening, and I know he is. I know he is. I know you're sitting there with your 5'2" ass listening to this, fucking turning red. I actually call the show. You call the show.
Like Rocky.
No, fuck. I don't give a fuck about him. He's busy.
You remember the time he came on the show, dude? He was holding the microphone that wasn't plugged in.
I'm still looking for that clip. I gotta find it. No, he's busy trying to get fucking the word cunt taken off the back of his fucking.
I just wanted to say that Leah's way hotter than his wife, man. I just wanted to say that.
I mean, I don't really like to make fun of women or to talk about women and stuff like that, but like with how much they talked about Leah, because they talked about Leah. Leah didn't talk back really about them or anything. Like, I saw her face and I was like, oh my God, like, looks like a baseball glove, dude.
It's just, I don't know. She's not my type of girl, man. It's just, I don't, like, all she really got is the fake tits, man. I mean, it's all it's going for.
No, I think she's fine, though. I don't want to talk about women. Like, I think she's. I
know, dude.
I think she's pretty. I think they're both pretty in different ways. But I like Leah's my type more. It's just like I don't like talking about women. I don't know how somebody else can talk about women.
I'm only
and
saying
stuff
it because,
like that.
yeah, like
it's funny to joke, but.
He put up that picture of the Beetlejuice, like the fucking married couple and their old skeletons instead of his you and that.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't care enough. That's why I don't even. It's like, dude, you get 3 years and you have 17 live listeners. You have 3 years, dude. I don't care. But going back to the Mustang boy, if he wants to call in, it's not about fucking attention or anything like that. I was attacked all day long and all week long by people who said that you sent them. Maybe they didn't. Maybe you didn't. I don't know. But you don't speak anyway. I text. I fucking call. No responses. And so if you got something to say, bring it. We'll talk about it, man. You want to talk about it?
I miss JB and Jake DeMarco fighting all the time, man. I really miss that.
Oh, yeah, they were great. I mean, I can fight with Jake if you want. And JB's dead right now and is fucking trying to save his family from a fire.
Yeah, I eradicated Justin from YouTube, remember? He fucked with me, and then his Patreon and channel got fucked up.
Yeah. He might be dead too, for all we know. Justin Bailey's in a campfire trying to he's trying to get his arms off the fucking campfire. Listen,
sailed away.
Listen, Scott, call back later. I'm gonna bring you back on a little bit later, okay?
Yeah, cool, dude.
All right, man. Scott McKinnon is gonna come back in a little bit. Thank you, man. Make some room. Scott's drinking too, not again. Scott, are you drinking alcohol again? Jesus Christ. Jake, why don't you get us back on track with wrestling talk? And I'm just gonna pee myself, and I'll be right back with this.
It's funny because WWE, they're already completely expecting to take a big stock hit either way. You know, they knew that they were fucked.
What goes up must come down. It's so high.
Yeah, I mean, they were in a shit, scenario. All the controversy. I mean,
damned if they do, damned if they don't scenario. Exactly. I was reading a little bit about this.
Brad Shepard was talking about it, and he's like, like you had just said, Connor, damned either way. They knew that there's so many factors before the Crown Jewel, shit hit the fan. Ticket sales are down, merchandise sales were down, TV ratings were down, and that all started to catch up to them. And then, you throw in the Saudi drama, and that's where the quote ends here. But it's just, keep in mind, people have been in Saudi Arabia building the set and prepping for the show for a couple of weeks, they said. So whether they canceled or confirmed Crown Jewel, there was going to be a hit with the stock. Either people saying, you should go anyways, this is terrible, you're not supporting your fans there. People saying we have no right to be there. You can't please everybody, so... But this is just so they're expecting a good dip in the stock price overall. They should recover, but what makes me chuckle is that Linda McMahon has distanced herself from WWE entirely. TMZ caught up with her recently, and they had said, she was part of the small business, obviously, administration in Trump's cabinet, and they started to ask questions, about Trump and whatnot, and she was playing ball, and then all of a sudden they asked her about Crown Jewel, and she's like, if you want to talk WWE, just shut it down immediately. She's like, you're talking to the wrong McMahon. When they pointed out WWE is essentially a family-run business, she replied, I don't run it and I'm not responsible for it. You got to talk to Vince. So I mean, like, just threw him under the bus and was like, that's got nothing to do with me or what I do. I can understand why in some, length she'd want to distance herself at this point in time, being so close to Trump. But, I mean, still, you know how associated you are and tied into everything. So it's just unfortunate that that's how it comes down at this point. And it kind of is a bad look when your family has to go ahead and throw each other under the bus. So what are you going to do, though?
That conversation goes at night when Vince gets home and she gets home, how that conversation goes, when they're sitting in bed, or if they have the 50s kind of bed style where he's in his own bed and she has her own bed, you know what I'm saying? Conversations that go in between those two.
Yeah, it's gonna be an awkward conversation at dinner time.
Yeah, exactly. I'd like to be a fly on the wall for that one, though. You know, one thing that interests me the most here is that we waited on Monday to see what happened and why Dean turned heel. I mean, he alluded to it about 2 or 3 weeks ago when he did the backstage interview. He gave us some of the answers, saying that Seth replaced him very quickly, and they both, referring to Roman and Seth, had titles. He had nothing. He felt like he was the odd man out. And this week, Seth got out there, said some, great things, made some good points, saying, when I stabbed you in the back, I at least faced you like a man afterwards. Get your ass out here. And then we got nothing. We got no answers. But when you look at it, they didn't even bring the tag belts out. Neither one of them. You didn't expect Dean to, but you figure Seth was still saying we can defend these. No mention of the tag belts at all. Nothing. Just the IC belt was with him, and it really gives you, a clear picture of how they view the tag team championships at this point in time. Talking to Mike Johnson here, he says the Dean versus Seth angle, nothing was followed up on this week, as far as answers goes. We didn't get an answer to what was the status of the Raw tag team titles, and that shows you how important those are in the eyes of creative. So, I mean, we're not going to get any idea if they're going to do like the whole bitter rival brother co-champion thing, or if they're going to have to be forced to vacate the belts. It's just it's perplexing at this point in time, and I understand why it was a feel-good moment for them to win the titles, but I feel like it could have been booked better in that sense going forward. The rebuttal this past week. I loved how the heel turn happened. That was great, but I don't feel like they capitalized on it this past week.
I actually think the way they did it with Dean was perfect.
Him not saying a word?
Yeah, because it leaves that sense of mystery and intrigue as far as what's going down. Do you remember when Jericho came back a couple of years ago and he didn't, for 4 weeks on Raw, he showed up and acted like different motions, and then he didn't say a fucking word?
Yeah, the fans cheer for him, and he trolled the audience, he said.
Yeah, it was intriguing because it was different, because it's like, okay, it's different because, well, I shouldn't say too different because we've seen it happen fucking millions of times, but for someone as crazy as Dean, not getting the explanation just leaves the mystery hanging. So I actually like that, because it can leave like a wide open, like you don't get the reason, you don't deserve it yet, blah blah blah, and you don't even know where his head's at, which means they can go a bunch of different directions with it. As far as the tag team titles go, I think that them winning it, I was thinking about it when it happened. Them winning it was like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, that makes no sense. But in essence, it's a beautiful way to protect Seth and Dean from losing the belts, if you really think about it. Because what do you think is going to happen? Dean's going to bail on them. They're going to fight, and something's going to happen where whoever challenges them for the belts are going to instantly win because of the personal rift that's going on between them.
Yeah,
they're going to feud for the IC title because Dean's going to want that. So in essence, it's kind of like the best way they could possibly get out of that, like, shitty
we already know they're
situation.
facing each other at TLC. That's been slated already. Officially.
Right, and I kind of figured as much, especially with Survivor Series. But by the way, I cannot wait for Survivor Series. That's gonna be a fun pay-per-view.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking more forward to it now. But yeah, TLC, that match has been announced. It's the IC champion Seth Rollins against Dean Ambrose. We don't know the stipulation yet, but obviously it's TLC, so it's likely a ladder match. We also have Braun taking on Drew McIntyre, and then Nia Jax is going against Ronda. So,
shocking on.
I gotta say something about the tag team titles. How I wish this would be, how they could do this is have Rollins drop the tag team titles and put them back out so people can actually fight for them, since him and Dean are split up as the Shield, and find out who could actually defend the tag team titles,
That's what I'm kind of thinking they're going to do, Tommy. I think they're going to have, because they don't want to have like Seth and Dean lose like clean, because that would make them look bad as a team because they just won the tag team titles. But because of all the personal shit that's going on between the two of them, when they're forced to defend the titles, whether they're stripped of them or whatever, actually stripping of them wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, that's the thing, because that would be better than anything. I mean, Vacant's running wild at this point in time. Matt the Misfit sent me this before. Vacant, WWE Vacant on Twitter said, I have decided that if WWE will not properly advertise me as part of the Universal Championship match at Crown Jewel,
I retweeted
I will
that.
not be boarding a plane to Saudi. Yeah.
Guys, why not this? Why not have Seth inevitably have to pick a partner. Like Dean relinquishes his belt or whatever, and Kurt's like he's not doing it. So then Seth has to get a partner. Then in the first match, Dean shows up and screws them out of the belts and whatever. I don't know, something.
And that kind of works too, because like Dan said in the chat, they had Seth and Braun Strowman team up in the dark match after Raw went off the air versus Drew and Ziggler. So I mean, it's not a far-fetched scenario there.
Imagine Seth picks fucking Jason Jordan again.
Returning Jordan. The thing is, though, is that you can't. They screw themselves all the time. They make these rules and then they break them, so it's odd. But remember, Daniel Bryan recently defended the SmackDown tag team titles by himself, and against the Bludgeon Brothers. And then Kane eventually did come out injured, but it was much later in the match. But they let him start. But they wouldn't let Braun at WrestleMania fight without a partner, so he had to have Nicholas come in and help him. So I mean, it's whatever they feel like doing. Really, there's no rhyme or reason to the rules, but. I would like to see him have to, probably, if he doesn't choose a new partner, then vacate the titles. It's always hard when you have multi-champions,
I say strip him of the tag titles and then do something like a tournament or something.
That seems like a better idea to me, personally.
Yeah, that's definitely a better idea, but yeah.
Something I want to say here about this, do you feel like, I'm going to ask you guys this, your opinion, do you feel like this Saudi Arabia thing with them going over to Saudi Arabia, doing this show, do you think this is the bullet that could tear apart WWE and hurt the ratings?
No way.
Not at all.
Because they already have shit ratings as it is.
Yeah, people are already, a good amount of subscribers are dropping from the WWE network. They'll be back. I mean, they won't stay away forever. They'll get their free month. And WWE, they send people emails when they drop off, and hey, we'll give you 2 months if you come back and subscribe for a year and stuff like that. So people will be back. This will blow over. Survivor Series sounds fun, on paper at this point in time. I'm not always big into brand versus brand, but I like the matchups that we're getting, like Connor was making note of. And part of the thing, Joe and I had said, and I agreed with Joe tenfold here. I don't know how you feel, Connor, but originally we had thought that there would be no winner for the Universal title, that, it'd be ending in disqualification because Drew McIntyre got involved. We even heard like the Bray Wyatt interference, something like that. But I could see them getting out of it where everyone's still protected, but there's no Universal Champion crowned.
Yeah, but then what do you do, because Survivor Series is next?
Well, they still have enough time in between to build up for the title, and they can have a title match at Survivor Series.
Well, I just figured it'd be a DQ with Drew Galloway beating them both up in a double DQ, and nothing happens. And then they have
they haven't yet said that we're getting AJ versus anybody. That's just speculation that we'd see AJ versus Braun, and they did say that they didn't want to repeat Brock versus AJ again. So.
Well, I was going to say, imagine what of a dick move it would be if Drew interfered, caused a DQ, and because it's a vacant title and it has to be awarded to the winner, it goes to whoever won the match, even if it was by DQ.
Yeah, I mean, that could be, and that's how Braun gets it.
That would be a horrible way.
Drew did say on Raw that he was focused on whoever, once the match was decided, that's where his focus was going. So he said once the Universal title is decided, that's where my focus is going.
I got it, guys. That happens, but then the Saudi Arabian prince rides a huge camel down to the ring and is like, "No, this can't end this way." And then I'm sorry.
Imagine the disqualification comes and they turn it into a triple threat, and then Braun pins McIntyre to get the title.
Oh my God.
That's not far-fetched either, but because I've heard it go both ways. They don't know what they're doing yet. They have no idea because this is so, beyond the realm of what they were considering to do here. Roman was supposed to be defending and retaining the title, so they keep mulling it over and going back and forth. They've thought about Brock, but Brock is not interested in a short-term title reign, and he would have to drop it before at the Royal Rumble, and depending on when his UFC fight is. That's what the contract had said. He's not interested in fighting at Survivor Series, he said. He's focused more on training, so that would suck to not have the Universal title there. And if they forced him into it, it would be him versus AJ again, which they're not really interested in. So, I mean, the whole thing just is like all signs point to Braun getting the title in some way, shape, or form here. But it might not happen yet. The title would be awarded at Crown Jewel. It's midday, like we had said it's a Friday mid-afternoon overseas. It's a big title change. As much as Saudi wants to pick the winners and they enjoy title changes, that's why they're getting a tournament already, So,
well, we got I think I took the call of Ahmed. What's up, Ahmed? How you doing, man?
Yeah, what's up, Joe? What's up, Jake? What's up, Connor?
How's it going?
What's up, baby?
Yeah, do you think that at Crown Jewel, Undertaker's gonna do his shtick and say, like, on the Titantron, they're gonna put the journalist and gonna be like, rest in pieces?
Oh my God, rest in pieces.
Oh shit!
In America, you send drones to blindly bomb cities where some children are blown to bits. But in Saudi Arabia,
with Renee Young, by the way,
they cut you into pieces. Yeah, no, what's up with Renee Young?
Yeah, like she's gonna be on the commentary team,
right?
But they're treating it like but they're treating it like it's a big fucking deal. It's like the women can like be on TV. This isn't like something fucking groundbreaking.
Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. Everyone's like, no, they didn't have any women last time. Yeah, I get that, but they can still have them go ahead and they just can't compete in the ring.
Right.
There's nothing that says that they can't,
A vagina.
And guys,
run!
I want to ask you like something. Why is it that only John Cena and Daniel Bryan are allowed to don't want to go to Crown Jewel? Like only them.
Well, I think
they
Cena
have the
can get away from it.
Standing, yeah.
But I don't know about.
And it's kind of stupid that 3 weeks ago when they announced that John Cena's gonna be at the tournament because he has accomplished a lot of things, and just this week, he hasn't qualified.
Yeah. He didn't have to have a match. They just put him in the tournament. And according to a source, the company made John Cena a very generous offer to persuade him into reconsidering his stance on working Crown Jewel, which, of course, he declined. And see, this also goes along with what I reported Monday night, saying that there has been a few other people that didn't want to go to Crown Jewel, and in return, WWE offered them a multitude of things, either it being matches, percentages for sales increased, or a better pay rate for the pay-per-view, show.
And Jake, I disagree with you that you said that you hated the Dean Ambrose thing, that they didn't do anything, because this Raw, I think it was 40 minutes of Crown Jewel advertisement, and then 40 minutes of the Evolution pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And then 40 minutes of Michael Cole saying on the WWE network.
At 12 p.m. because they couldn't say where the hell it was. 12 p.m.
Yeah. That's it. Just at noon Eastern. It's not that I hated it. I just really wish we had gotten more from Dean. I feel like him being the lunatic silent
I know what you're saying, but
well.
They just didn't care about this episode. They just wanted to go to the Crown Jewel idol.
Exactly, and that's my main problem, is that they're so focused on Friday that everything else is hindered by it.
Yeah.
Don't hinder the gender.
And here, you even have Randy Orton throwing shade at Cena for not showing up. He said when TMZ, because remember Orton a few weeks ago we talked about, he's like, we should go to Crown Jewel. The only way to help with change over there is to go and not to cancel our trip. Our girls performed in Abu Dhabi not too long ago. I think we'll be there eventually with Saudi. And, he said the goal is to make things better everywhere. Us going doesn't help. So when they caught up with him the day before, he said, does Cena still wrestle? I didn't know he pulled out. So that was funny, and because they were like, what do you think of Cena's boycott? And, he's like, does he still wrestle? I didn't know he's not going. Stupid.
I did see also a funny meme that said something like, what do Saudi Arabia and Nikki Bella have in common? John Cena pulled out of both.
And then Mark Henry said, I would never say that this person, referring to Cena, is making the wrong decision, but I'd say that's not the decision I would make. I would stand by my guns and do what's right for business. So he said, do it. And he said, I'm a firm believer in not leaving people out to dry, even though that's what he's doing to Cena. He said, our fans, they want to see you. Give our fans what they want. The WWE is just one business. There's hundreds of thousands of businesses doing business internationally. Why pick one? Or why pick on one? Which is a good point. Everybody's giving WWE shit, but there's still businesses, we're still making weapons for the Saudis, Lockheed and all the Connecticut is filled with freaking, Pratt and Whitney and all these things. So
you're going to blow up over there. You get so much
the nuclear power plant.
The biggest thing with Cena is the reason why he's not going there.
Tommy.
What?
I didn't know you were here. Sorry.
I'm here.
You scared the shit out of this guy.
It was surprising. I thought it was an audio.
Why Cena is not going is because of the whole thing with he'll get flack from Hollywood and he doesn't want to get hurt in that job field since he is not wrestling. So
just look at Randy Orton. Look at how Randy Orton got grilled by TMZ. Now he's got to be the voice of everybody. Like that's definitely what John Cena doesn't want.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it just me, or I think that Roman Reigns is gonna be back by Royal Rumble? I don't know why.
No chance.
No.
You're
looking at. So. I mean, I've heard. I could be wrong. I don't know the details of what he's going through or the detail. I've heard like at the very, very bare minimum a year, and I mean that's being generous.
Yeah,
so he's not gonna get
knowing
like the
exact
summer
type of
What Joe said. Bone saw.
Suck my bone saw puppets.
What does piss me off, though, is that Alexa Bliss is returning to action as far as this weekend for live events at the European tour.
Head injury.
You know, so she wasn't able to make it back for Evolution. And like I said, there was no need for her to wrestle in Hartford when she was already injured, for the house show, knowing that she has a big, marquee matchup, essentially the co-main event for, as far as ticket sales for Evolution.
Head injuries are weird.
It is a concussion, that made her miss the match, like you had said, Joe. That is confirmed.
It's usually 2 weeks, but it can be, 4 weeks, 6 weeks.
Yeah, and you and I've dealt with concussion syndrome, so have you. It's awful to have to deal with the after effects, but they're going to have her come back, not on Raw, not on a pay-per-view, for the European tour, and it's like, why force? That's infuriating to me.
Revolution.
New York is on the phone. New York, the original. What's up, New York?
Oh shit.
That's funny.
Oh, this is the new New York. I'm sorry.
This is new New York.
This is not the original.
All right, it happened. Calm down. We're out of nowhere. Chill.
New York. The Red Sox.
Start spreading the news.
The Red Sox were loving that song in the World Series.
Apparently.
What's up, man?
Oh my God, you guys are so funny tonight. It's enjoyable.
Well, you think that's funny? I've been doing this whole show with a butt plug.
Oh, vey.
No, but what's up? Yo, how you doing?
I'm just having fun. It's a fun night.
It is a fun night, man. I did
so
LSD.
To watch.
Dude, I took my kids out trick-or-treating, and once we tucked them in the bed, I took a shot of Molly, man. I'm ready to go. I don't give a fuck.
Like up Molly.
I don't care, New York. New York, you're the man, New York. I love you, New York. Party on, man. He really needed to get to the point quicker. He was just like, yo, I'm here, party. That was all he had. That was it. But listen, New York, we love you anyway. Call back, monetize this, or throw it down on Thursday. What else we got, Jake? Anything else you got on your mind?
We talked about the TLC matches. Again, they're even more focused on the future than the here and now. WWE, like we had said too as well, they are going to keep Trish and Lita around for a while. They're going to continue to build them till WrestleMania. We probably won't see much more of them in the interim, but they will be, not going far away.
Dude,
so
somebody in the chat just said Joe's been practicing like Paige. The funny thing about that is, I don't know if you saw it on Twitter, someone sent us a video of someone having a 2K19 match.
I was just going to bring that up.
Paige's naked tits is the ring background.
It's fucking canvas is just her.
It's really funny.
You got Undertaker and Kane fighting on Paige's boob,
Oh, man.
It's classic.
It should have been, someone should have made Brad Maddox and then have him and Xavier Woods fight over it.
Oh, man.
Something funny. A while back ago on television, somebody brought up the whole entire incident with the threesome on television, and I think it slipped through, and I think Vince was pissed about that.
Wait, when was that? Recently?
Wasn't that when the New Day and,
I remember when that happened
Usos
originally.
had the rap fight? The rap
that was
battle?
like, how long ago?
That was like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
and a half ago, but I still remember that because I remember you guys were talking about it, and then they mentioned it on television, but they didn't they referenced it, but they didn't say it, the full detail of what happened.
Yeah.
But they quote unquote mentioned it. But I guarantee you, when they got in the back, Vince ripped them apart for even referencing it.
Well, I bet he cleared it.
He might have cleared it. Yeah. They might have said, "Hey, when I say this little thing, it'd be kind of funny to wink at everybody." You know,
they have a certain reign of creative freedom. So I mean,
they could have. I'm
sure Vince had to clear it though, just like with all the stuff they did at E3, with the Elite and whatnot. So,
right.
When they go to Fox, I think Vince should take it out of PG, and they should open up more of their market.
They won't do it because Fox really loves what they are right now. So. Like Fox bought the product.
If anything, that limits their market because they're not as advertiser friendly.
Yeah, see, Fox's old programming at that time was anywhere between 800,000 viewers to 1.3 million, and so WWE is going to come in over 2 million already. So
yeah, well, they're coming in with an audience, like you said, now of built-in 2.2, 2.5 million. So when you get off of network cable and onto air, essentially. I bet you it'll go. You'll see a rating spike just naturally because you don't need cable to watch it.
Yeah, it might go up to
about 3.5.
If you can,
just because natural evolution, more people can have access to it. Yeah, Tommy, what do you think of Paige's asshole?
Sorry,
evolution is a thing to me.
I love there's the seamless transition that Jake just had about that.
I don't know what to say about Paige's asshole. Hasn't been released on the internet. I don't know.
Yeah, it is. It's all over the
internet. For you, Tommy. I just didn't know if
all that I think about Paige's asshole is purple dildo.
Yeah,
I heard her nickname is Blossom.
Those big pepperoni nipples. Now Blossom's an SJW psychopath. I don't know if you ever
crazy.
Yeah, I've seen some
crazy
stuff.
She's wild. She's an anti-vaxxer, all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Being gay is like being JD. All I want's a guy in me. Bend over, let that cock enter me. I see the cock in my ass. Time to find out if I'll come. Gay illusion, gay illusion. Oh, yeah, yeah. I want Batista in my ass. HOG stands for a hog in me. I want a guy to enter my brown hole.
I'm sorry. I want a guy to enter my brown hole. My brown hole.
Give me a hell yeah!
Chapter 4. A few moments ago, before I called in ANR of nowhere, I got an idea. I shoved 3 pickles in my bum while thinking of Joe and Jake and Danny Mount. At first it hurt until I found my tickle spot, then I came.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The best part is this one doesn't pause in between.
Yeah, it just spits it all out.
And it's very elegant. It's not like, I saw the sandwich that day. It's like, I saw the sandwich that day. It was very bizarre. It's very real.
Put 3 pickles up my bum.
Addresses MON. I got everyone's fucking addresses MON.
Congratulations, Tommy, on winning the aluminum medal in the Special Olympics
Oh my
spelling bee.
god.
Oh, man.
I don't need a medal. I want a ribbon. Okay. I can't tell if that laughter is laughing at me because like you're trying to make fun of me.
Because this guy,
oh, that was brilliant. Tommy.
This guy said aluminum. He said you want an aluminum metal, and then like, which is bad, but pretty okay, I guess. But then you actually downgraded it to a ribbon. Like that's it's a ribbon. Oh my god!
You know what? An award is an award, and you know, like
yeah.
As Punk said, JD has become what he hates the most. JD is the New York Yankees. JD is the corporate WWE who cares mainly on sponsorships and public relations. JCS is indie promotion who reached the heights of Bullet Club. JD plays victim card.
Hey, the Goon. That's a very interesting point. He does play victim card, and he does say that he can't be seen with me or work with me and things like that. So that tells you right there.
Sabu should return at Crown Jewel. He is billed from Saudi Arabia, racist and sexist. Fits right in.
Touche.
He is fucked up though, isn't he? He's been saying some crazy shit, right?
Yeah, his Twitter's a very interesting little read.
The Goon. Thank you, Goon. I love you, Goon. It's a good point, man. It's a good point. Yeah, Tommy, it's better, Tommy, at least you didn't get a wooden coin, you know?
Or a chocolate one.
ShiBUM.
JD stands for just dicks. Hashtag fuck a Mustang.
Was that Gorilla Strong? Gorilla Strong, what's up, man?
Nia Jax dressed her dog like Alexa Bliss for Halloween.
Oh,
and I don't know why, but it's fucking funny. She's got an Alexa Bliss t-shirt on and hair extensions, like blonde hair extensions on her dog. And it's on Instagram, you know.
This is the highlight of wrestling news in the week, folks.
Yeah, like usually that's that stupid shit I ignore, but for some reason it's just such an insult at the same time that it's just hilarious.
Today, it has nothing to do with wrestling, but today I was on Instagram, and I'm a big fan of Trisha Paytas because she's freaking hot. And
Tommy, you got a crush.
Yeah, she's hot. She's got big tits.
Who's this?
Look up Johnny Cockstrong wrestler. You will love it. Pull IT Club.
All right, baby. I'll look it up. Johnny Cockstrong. That was the Goon. The Goon. Thanks, man. Johnny Cockstrong.
Oh, Tommy, this is the one that did the 100 layers of cum challenge.
What?
Wait, is that the
Trisha
chick?
Paytas?
Isn't that the chick that lied and said Dolph Ziggler did something to her or something?
I don't know, but
does she have big boobs and look like a hooker?
Kinda. Isn't she the one that did the 100 layers of cum challenge on her YouTube?
Yeah, the 100 layers of cum chick is the girl that
I know who you're talking about now.
She said Dolph Ziggler was like a whore and an idiot or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that chick's a bitch. She like really is a scumbag, that chick.
Yeah, Trisha Paytas. Yeah, she did the 100 layers of cum.
Man, I hate that
She
girl.
got kicked off of YouTube or something.
Yeah, she got mad at me because I made fun of her. I'm like, dude, you fucking exposed Dolph Ziggler. Then I made fun of you, and you're upset that I made fun of you? You stupid bit. I hope your fucking tits get cut off. I mean, dude, seriously, she exposed Dolph Ziggler. I made fun of her for it, and then she got angry at me. You're a fucking idiot. I hope you drown in some guy's AIDS cum.
Find a new crush, Tommy, quickly.
Yeah, that chick's
those
amazing.
tits aren't worth it. I mean, mine are fake, and I'm telling you.
Well, the main thing was I noticed that she was hanging out with Jake Paul, and I was like, "Oh God, you're mixing up with the wrong people now." Oh, jeez.
Those are the right people.
What
are you talking about?
That's because she wants to research her YouTube. There you go.
Yeah.
Suck a little bit of that Paul dick, and you're good to go.
Yeah, why are they the wrong people? She's a whore idiot, and they're idiots. So isn't that the right people?
No, because Jake Paul's a piece of shit.
She's a piece of shit. She's a piece of shit.
I actually don't mind him after I saw the Shane thing.
I think he's still a piece of shit. But
he's still a piece of shit.
But Tommy, he is a piece of shit.
100 layers of cum is what Tommy calls a good start.
Metaclugging. Oh my God.
Why does everybody assume that I'm gay, but I'm not?
That's not about being gay. That's just facials, my friend. You're trying to get rid of acne and you know,
clean the floors.
After what you said about this girl's boobs, I don't think you're gay.
Yeah, that wasn't a gay thing. I mean,
especially after that.
Who cares if you were gay? There's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. That donation is just talking about being thirsty for cum.
It doesn't matter if you eat your corn the long way. It's fine.
Depends on who the cum is. If it's female cum.
Oh my God! What the fuck, dude?
That's a clip.
Wow.
That's getting saved, Tommy.
Oh,
yeah, that is fucking weird. That is so weird. That is maybe the weirdest thing. Oh my God.
My dick feels like corn.
This whole last 5 minutes. The last whole 5 minutes is a clip.
Her tits felt like sand.
Oh man, no, that's not good. That means they're all like got pimples.
That's the line from 40-Year-Old Virgin. That Yeah.
The guy that never banged a girl.
Yeah.
What are they like? Are they like sandbags?
Thought there was another diary entry.
Chapter 5.
Tommy, how many times have you really grabbed a hold of a girl's tits? If any. Okay, none.
3.
Whoa!
Wait, like 3 pairs or 3 actual?
Yeah, like
or is that 3-titted alien from Total Recall?
Total Recall here.
I mean, I'll say this: I've had 2 girlfriends in my lifetime. You know, once in high school, I dated a chick. Then I dated another chick that when I stood next to her, she looked like my freaking mother because she was so tall. You know, we dated for a little bit, and then she went off and dated a bisexual guy.
What?
Yeah, she said she was not ready, and then she hopped in bed with this guy. It was like, I still know the guy. He's like bisexual. He's gay, and he likes guys, and he likes women also. But she hooked up with him, and then he broke up with her the next week.
And telling people that you masturbate is a problem, but this is okay?
What, that I've only had 2 girlfriends in my lifetime?
No, but I mean, you won't
no,
admit
that was good.
You
that
won't,
was a good amount
yeah,
of
that
sharing.
was okay, but you won't admit to jerking off like everybody does, but you'll tell us about how you dated a bisexual person, and they left you for
No, Joe, you're getting this wrong. I never dated a bisexual person. I dated a giant. I dated a giant.
This is like the 3rd time that someone said something to Tommy. He's like, no, it's this, and then it's ended up being worse.
Dude, I'm gonna die.
Tommy's saying that she was really tall, and then she wasn't ready.
How was she giant, Tommy?
But then she betrayed his trust by going and finding a new guy who was also bisexual.
Was
he
she
was
a
the
lumberjack?
best.
Was she a lumberjack?
It's okay, Tommy. I don't masturbate either. It's just I can't find it.
Oh my
chick in high school, which I broke up with her because she was treating me like shit, and she would talk with me on the phone. But the second I would get into school, she wouldn't speak to my face or say anything to me that we were in a relationship. But when I got home, she filled my ear up with all sorts of, "Hey, honey bunny," and I'm like, "Why don't you say stuff at school?" Because I'm nervous. I don't want to tell people that we're dating. And I'm like, "Are you embarrassed of me?"
Yes.
No, but I love you.
Did she say fee fi fo fum?
No, this is the other chick that I dated.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
And
Dude.
also, I did have a long distance relationship with a girl in Tennessee at one point. She just called up my phone one day, and I started talking with her, and I hooked up with her. But then that didn't go out so well.
Wait. How did you hook up with her?
Or what you thought was a girl?
No, she was a girl. And she called my cell phone one night. This is before I was really kind of doing YouTube. She called up my phone, and I started, she says, is this the wrong number? I said, yes, this is the wrong number. She's like, you sound hot. And I'm like, thanks, I appreciate that. And we started talking back and forth, and we kind of hooked up.
Wait a minute. Some random person called your phone, and then they were like, you know what? You sound hot.
That's how
you were like, thanks, you like cookies?
Oh my God.
That's not how the conversation
went. That's not how it went, Tommy.
You didn't say want to see my ribbon.
Yeah.
You want to see my ribbon? Dude, are you kidding me, Tommy?
How did that conversation
That
go?
is so weird. Like that's
It's been so long. It's been so long since everything happened with that. But
That's super impressive to get a wrong number to end up leading to a hookup.
Tommy,
that's skill.
I love you, Tommy.
I tip my hat.
Tommy dated the monster among bisexual 100 layer of cum-covered mommies. And a catfish that was a girl.
And a catfish that was a girl.
I appreciate that, Joe. Now they think that I dated a bisexual person, which I didn't.
No, that's not it at all. You dated someone who went and slept with a bisexual person.
She didn't sleep with him. She hooked up with him.
It's actually worse.
So she didn't sleep.
She said to me over the phone, "Oh, I'm not ready for a relationship." And then the next thing I know, I'm talking to his name is Kyle, and I said, "Hey, what's up, dude?" He's like, "You know that chick you were dating, Tommy?" He's like, "She hooked up with me," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "What the hell?"
See, when I say sleep, I was referring to hookup. You know, that was my little faux pas. So when you say hookup, you mean sex, right, Tommy? Can we clarify?
No, sex. Like she dated him. She
I need a fucking instruction manual.
What a tangled web we weave.
Define hookup for me, Tommy. You said finger bang?
No, anger bang.
Oh, anger bang. I thought you were going with, finger bang your way to her heart, but.
I did make out with her multiple times while we were
you.
Afterwards?
Technically, I wasn't supposed to be doing that in school, but we were doing it anyway.
Wow, that laugh.
That was, dude. Oh,
that gets everybody wet, Tommy. That laugh, that was good. That's the cocky laugh when you get a little bit of flair going on. Huh?
After she's seen her, after she's seen the ribbon.
Dude, I'm gonna faint. I'm gonna faint, dude. I'm gonna faint. This last 15 minutes is like the greatest 15 minutes on YouTube I've ever heard.
Tommy, I have got to hear more about your hooking up conquest. This is pure gold.
Fuck the wrestling.
I mean that with the utmost respect as well.
I'll say this. One night, I'm sitting in my room, and my phone goes off. I'm like, tink. I'm like, hello? And she's like, hi, is this blankety blank? I'm like, nope, got the wrong number. She's like, wow, you sound hot. And I'm like, thanks. And who are you? I'm blankety blank, blankety blank. And I'm like, wow, you sound hot. And we just started talking, going back and forth. We hooked up, and I'm like,
wait, you went and met her? You went and met her?
No, I wanted to meet her. I wanted to go.
Wait, what do you mean you hooked up then? What do you mean you hooked up? You didn't meet her? How'd you hook up?
Did you touch her in any way?
You had phone sex. You had phone sex with her. So wait a minute. That means you.
Yeah.
That means
I got that.
Masturbated.
See, Tommy, a little, one of the colloquialism when you're saying hooked up, that means sex.
The phone, it's called long distance relationships.
No, that's fine. I've been in a long distance relationship. If you turned on a fucking black light, it would blind you. You might get pregnant sitting on my bed from a long distance relationship. I get that. That's fine. But when you say hooked up, that means sex.
Yeah, that means like you were like physically banging her or kissing
when I say
her.
We hooked
we don't
up.
mean like into the phone.
It doesn't mean I took her for a McFlurry. That means you went to Pound Town. So.
I dated her over the phone. We only talked over the phone.
Gotcha. Okay. So you didn't say you hooked up. You could say you got.
So you jerked off over the phone to her, and she
got
she touched herself
via landline.
Somehow she managed to hook up with my friend Halen because I told.
But in real life, but she hooked up with him in real life.
Or is this three-way call?
With him in real life. He started doing her just like I.
Wait.
Chapter 5. When I was a young going to the schoolhouse, I dated this tranny. She was a bisexual, and when we were going fuck behind the school, I asked her where's her hole. She said behind me. Then I asked X where's her other hole. After that I cried.
Oh man, that is more from the book, An Amazing Tale, Tommy's Journal.
We gotta keep all these written down for
It's gonna be an Amazon bestseller
in the future to study.
Oh, dude, Tommy's Journal has been amazing tonight. But Tommy, you're saying that she then hooked up with your friend over the phone?
Yep.
So they didn't hook up either, really?
No, they didn't. They just they talked over the phone, and reason why that we broke up is because she turned out to be psychotic and kept up.
Who would think that a person that randomly calls you and then says, "You know what? You sound hot. Let me touch my cunt while you talk to me. I just met you." Who would think that person is psychotic? Who would have ever known that a random stranger calling you and then wants to fucking come on the phone with you immediately would be crazy.
Yeah. Guitar Hawk makes a great point. Phone masturbation is not masturbation. That's the difference. If you're on the phone, it's not masturbation.
Yeah, so Tommy did jerk his pecker off, but on a phone.
Well, I'll tell you. I will tell you another story. How I went to go see Friday the 13th, and I met this chick at the movie theater. I said hello, and I got her phone number, and I called her, and she said, as soon as you walked up to me and spoke to me, she said to me, "Tommy, you made me wet." And I was like, "What?
What the fuck?"
It's the fedora.
Yeah. Did you spill a drink on her? Or?
And so I was gonna go meet her. I was gonna go out to Asheville. I was gonna go meet her, and here's the bad thing. My mom was taking me to my booty call, and this is like weird. And so I'm going out to Asheville. My mom is taking me out to Asheville. I get a text message from her. She says,
"Oh my God, no!"
Hold on right there, Tom.
No, this was the best. Keep that thought. Hold that thought.
I want that money. My name is fucking Rybotch. Give me some more money. Money is my crack. My name's Rybotch.
That's the longest cliffhanger ever.
Sorry I didn't make it to monetize this World Series game that night had me on edge of seat.
Hell yeah.
This is to make up for it, bro.
Oh, man, thank you, Jason Tarr. What's up, Jason Tarr? Red Sox, baby. Fucking Red Sox. Got the Bruins jersey on. I'm ready to go, Jason Tarr. I love you, man. Thank you for dropping $40. Jason Tarr, the rest of this story from Tommy NC 2010 is brought to you by our friend Jason Tarr. This is unbelievable. Tommy's mother dropped him off at his own booty call.
You. So did you tell your mom what you were doing or no? You're like, "Mom, come take me to get some pussy." Like, no.
Thank you, Jason.
I just told her that I'm going to go meet this girl that I met the other day, and we're going to hang out and watch a movie. And that's
she's like, "Tommy, you getting some pussy?" Or she just was like, no idea.
Like, if you're meeting... She's like, "You're getting me a new friend." I'm like, technically, I'm just going to have wild, crazy sex with her.
Oh! But I didn't say you're going to smash that.
I was just like, in my mind, that's what I was thinking, but I was telling her something else.
ShiBUM.
As we're driving
to
her house,
you ain't got a lie to kick, Playboy. Everybody knows the only action you get is from the friction of your skinny jeans.
Oh.
Hit me up, boy, and I'll hook you up with my bottom bitch. You might know her. It's your mom.
Oh, no!
Pimp named Butch. Trying to chime in. Look at that.
It's not the joke, it's the way it's said.
Yeah, it's the way it's said.
He's got a bottom bitch for you.
A pimp named Butch. Thanks for becoming a $5 ShiBUM, man. I appreciate that.
So
yes,
your
Tommy,
mom
continue.
brings you to your sexual conquest, Tommy.
She's taking me there, and all of a sudden I get a text message from her saying, "Oh, I'm getting back together with my boyfriend."
Oh, no!
Yeah, and I'm like...
Did you kill him?
I wasn't even near her house, and like we weren't even near her house, and I was like... I looked at my mom. I said, "Mom, just turn around." And she's like, "What?" I'm like, "She's hooking up with her boyfriend." And I like, it's just, and she didn't talk to me after that. And I lost her phone number, and I just didn't talk to her after that because it didn't seem like it was in the cards for me to hook up with her.
Yeah, no. I mean, you had to say.
How ugly was she? Because
cancel the pussy. Take me to McDonald's.
But how ugly was she? Because for a girl to randomly be like, "Tommy, you're making me wet," like I just. Like that's a tough thing to get like a normal girl to say for anybody. So I'm assuming that this was a slobby bitch.
I wouldn't say slobby. She was in between. I want to put this in the right numbers because
you're not being offensive. You're describing someone's their physical.
We don't even know who the person is, so it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, she would be in between a 7 and 8 and a 9. I would say.
What? Like wait a minute. I don't believe anything you're saying.
That's high up. I mean.
In my perspective, it was dark.
What would you rate Debe?
Hold on, you just said it was dark.
It was dark. It was dark. You don't know what she looks like?
I mean, yes, I did know what she looked like because we stepped out in the light.
What the fuck?
We stepped out in the light, and I was like, "Dear God!"
And
I
then
thought
she
I was
was-
talking to your face.
That's your asshole.
Turn around.
My
It's like
God.
you had me at hello. What movies
So,
after?
so like a solid 4.
So you
had
this
me
was
at Turn the Lights
Frankenstein.
You didn't have to break down all the moral walls that you've built for
Man,
yourself.
this would
but
never stand
you
up in
were gonna
court.
have a little bit of regret and some stank on you.
This would never
there-
stand up in court whatsoever. It would just be
No.
so fucking like, oh, I didn't really see her though. Oh,
Yeah.
So it was dark, Tommy. When in the dark, you're looking at a 7. She steps into the light. It's like a 4.5. You don't have to, but you're gonna have a little bit of regret, but you're not gonna hate yourself for it, right?
Oh, maybe.
Oh, you gotta hate yourself, so that's like a 3.5. All right, that's
Oh,
okay.
God.
I mean, back then
You
I
get
was,
2 2s. That's a 4.
I want to
baby.
know what
I'm-
she
I'm with
looked
you
like
on
though.
this.
Come on.
I'll say this: back in the day, I was desperate to get into a relationship. I was,
Oh, we've been there.
Yeah.
now I'm just chill with being single. I don't even like care to be with a girl. Honestly, like I don't know what it is. I've just got my mindset that I don't really want to hook up with a girl right now. Like
If it happens,
Or
it
a
happens.
blob.
if it happens, if it happens, it happens.
We gotta find you the
ass.
right woman. That's the thing. You haven't met the right woman yet.
Fuck my ass. I just creamed. I just steamed. I'm shooting a laser beam. I just shit.
We got to get you the
Jesus
right
Christ.
woman, Tommy.
Tommy, what would you
we
consider-
We should have a dating show for you one night.
Tommy,
you know?
here's-
contestants 1, 2, and 3.
What would you consider? Let me pull up a girl for you, girl.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get like a moral compass.
Let
and
me
a
try to.
baseline.
We should do this on Monetize This. Really, not on Out of Nowhere, but this is just too funny. I can't help
It's
it.
the Halloween show. We're all over the place.
Now
It's
I'm gonna
okay.
put up some random girls' photos, and I want you to tell me what you think they are. Okay, so I'm gonna put this up here.
Yeah, give us
Lights
some
are,
numbers.
the lights are going to be on, right, Joe?
Yeah, the lights
The
are
lights
fully
are
on.
on.
All right.
What would you rate this young lady here?
Right from the heart, Tommy.
Shit. Huh.
He goes, "Holy shit!" right off the bat. Is that a 10? Is that a 2? You know, what would you say?
I would say she's an even 20. Like,
Wow.
We're going. We got to go 1 to 10.
I mean, she's a little
metrics here.
big. She's a little big everywhere. A small head. You know, I mean, like
You can be picky, Tommy. It's okay. Everybody has their preferences.
she looks like somebody that wouldn't know a lot about politics, but she looks like
Doesn't know a lot about politics. Okay, so you can tell that from the
Tommy.
We're just going by.
Tommy, I don't care if she knows about politics or judo and fucking.
Don't know much about history.
I'm just talking about what she looks like.
She can suck a meat
I'm talking
dick.
about
I know.
physically.
Tommy.
Physically, what do you think of her?
Yeah, just on looks. You're not objectifying her. It's your own personal preference, just by looks.
she looks hot, honestly.
1 to 10.
1 to 10.
Damn it.
1 to 10. 5, 6, 7. What is she?
You're not going to piss anybody off, Tommy. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I say she's a solid 10. I say she's a solid
You
10.
think she's a 10?
That's a perfect.
Jesus Christ! Wow, perfect 10 from her. Those meaty thighs and everything. Wow.
It would be more if she was, politics.
as they say, more cushion for the pushing.
Wow. Okay.
That's not cushion.
That's creepy. Wow. All
So
right.
she's
well,
a perfect 10, Tommy. Is it the bathing suit? Because if she had clothes on, I don't know if you'd be. I
Or
think
is
you're distracted by the
Water
cleavage.
in the background.
Yeah.
It's about curvage. It's about the curvage of a woman's
Oh.
body. On
So
her,
you're not a flat earther then. You like the curves.
I mean,
what do you think about this girl?
Easy there, big fella.
Yeah.
Work it down.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I
Don't
don't
come
know what
yet.
to say. I'm left here at like kind of she does look hot, she is a little meaty, but she does look like she has a lot on her mind. Like she
A lot
does.
on her mind.
Well, 1 out of 10. What do you think? 1 out of 10.
She walks up to you, Tommy. She says, "Tommy, you're making me wet. But I
In
have to
light.
know, what number do you give me on the hotness scale?"
Yeah, and she's in the
You
light, by the
can't
way.
lie.
Tommy, 1
She can
out of
read your
10.
thoughts. What do you give her? 1 to 10.
You need to spin a fucking wheel.
I would say solid 8.
An 8.
An 8 out of 10.
All right.
There she
So
is.
if you're saying that girl in the dark was a 4, we got some problems here.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Came out of the light and her claw was.
You know, one thing I want to say about my beliefs and how I date. I don't just look at a woman's body. I look at their personality.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm not. You know, that's fine, Tommy. We're not.
Yeah, but
we're
that's not what we're going
that.
for here. This was just to see like what your dream girl would be and
Yeah,
where
we're just.
your
I mean, I'll say my dream girl is kind of in between from being kind of thin and kind of heavy set. Somebody that, you know, I could evenly warm up to, and somebody that would share my passions as much as I could share her passions.
Oh my God.
You know, I could say she could be heavy set and she could not be heavy set.
Tommy,
you know, in between.
Tommy, what do you think of this? What do you think of this girl?
That's Leah. That's your girl.
What do you think of her?
Yeah.
Rate Leah.
I'm not going to make any statements because Leah already hates my guts, so I'm not going to make any statements.
That's a wise move, Tommy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Tommy, what do you?
Best like semi wrestling episode of Out of Nowhere.
That's Leah before Joe defiled her after her wedding
Yeah, that
day.
was. We're hanging out.
Defiled.
I'm gonna
Gorilla
die.
Strong. Oh, Gorilla Strong.
What do you think about this? Hold on, I got
Tommy's
JB's
dream
wife
girl.
too. Hold on a minute.
Three-titted alien.
I'm joking. What? Who? What?
Gorilla Strong sent us a picture of the the 3-titted alien from.
Oh right, yeah.
That's
we can't
Tommy's
show
dream
that.
girl. 3 boobs. You know.
I'd like to show that though.
No one about biology.
Tommy, I got one more for. What do you think about this girl? What do you think about her?
She looks like an actress.
Yeah, she probably is. But what would you give her on a scale of 1 to 10? Oh, those noises are gonna get clipped.
I'm thinking. Okay, I'm thinking. I'm putting. I'm trying to like load my brain here and think about what number
You're
would
gonna
I.
unload, all right.
You're loading something. Loading your fucking cock. Man, fuck
man.
wrestling talk. This has been the greatest part of this
is
ever.
gold.
Everybody's loving tonight. Halloween.
This is monetized this Halloween right now.
That's right.
I would give her solid. I'm trying to guesstimate the number.
Guesstimate
the number.
It's all your opinion, Tommy. There's
Like,
no wrong
what do you think?
answer.
A 5, a 10? Like, what do you think about her? It's hard. You don't see all her body and stuff.
I
But
said it, Joe. I just said it. I give her a solid 9.
give her a 9. Okay, there you go. Wow, look at that. This is amazing, Tommy. We got to continue this on monetize this. This has been fun.
What about girls of color too? We didn't throw any of those.
Yeah,
in.
I got somebody right here actually. To be honest, let me see here. What's her name? All right, here we go. Yeah, she's this is what's her face?
And I mean, the thing is that.
Yeah, here she is. Hold on a minute. Let me pull her up. Hold on, I got another one for you, Tommy. I like her. Let's see. I like her pretty good. Pretty good here. Let's see.
Let's see. Oh, there we go.
We'll go with her. Yeah, we'll go with her.
Now she looks like a model or an actress, honestly, and that she wouldn't
stick to the numbers, Tommy. Stick to the numbers. The numbers.
I don't care what she looks like. Just give me the numbers of what she looks like.
Don't care about political views or her personality. Just want to get it wet.
I'm just looking at her.
Don't want to know what she had for dinner unless it's Tommy.
Yeah, just tell me what you think. Like picturing her naked. What do you think that?
Solid. I would say that looking at her, she wouldn't be my type, honestly. But honestly, she's a solid.
She's not your type. What's the number?
Why isn't she your type, Tommy?
Oh no.
Why isn't she your type?
No.
I mean, she kind of too bony for me. Kind of too bony.
She's too skinny. Joe, work this through again. Find us another one. Give us a number quick, Tommy.
Okay, solid 20.
That's a 20. Okay, come on.
No,
realistic.
not.
You gave the other
What
one
would you really give her
10.
though? Like, cause
what would you really give her? Like what? I don't want to influence you here, but
I guess I changed my number.
You're gonna have to because 20 is not an available option.
You said she wasn't your type, so like where on the scale though?
Beyond perfect, but she's not your type. No,
what's the scale for not your type? Like anything below a 5 is not your type, or so you're
she's
saying
not
that?
going to call you up and say you insulted me. This
So
is
that
just
girl was,
like you said, personal preference.
I would say, in my opinion, she's a solid 5.
A 5.
Okay, there you go. Wow.
Okay.
So I'd probably give that girl an 8 or a 9. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe an 8. I thought she was gorgeous. I thought she was very pretty.
I've seen some girls that, I mean, here around locally that are just absolutely drop dead gorgeous, and my mouth hits the floor, and I'm like, I wouldn't be good enough for them because like that. Like,
you can't sell yourself.
How about
short,
this, Tommy? Tommy, here's a bigger girl like you like. What would you give this girl?
Well, she looks freaky. She looks
freaky. Freaky naughty.
She looks like the type that probably would chain you up and you're in the bedroom.
Fuck yeah.
I didn't hear you say that you would.
Like, are you trying to say that? Would you say?
I mean,
go ahead and say it if you want to.
Would you give her the ribbon, Tommy?
Have you seen the movie Road Trip before?
Yes. Well, a long time ago.
Yeah, I know where you're going.
Chick that would be like.
Well, the last girl you gave a 5. What would you give her?
I give her a 20. At least.
No, it's 1 to 10. Dingleberry.
Between 1 and 10.
The last girl you gave a 5.
I would say I give her a solid 10. Okay, I give her.
She's a 10.
You'd give this girl a 10.
Ideal. You would take her to bed and keep her that way.
So
you
this girl.
To chain you up.
So you think this girl is a perfect 10? Really? You really think she's a 10?
Yeah, I think she's a 10. I think she looks hot.
But you thought the last girl was like a 5? Damn.
You thought she was too skinny. Remember?
You really do like the big girls, huh?
Yeah, thick is.
You love the big girls. Wow. This is
Good
so
thing I
weird.
didn't put that wig on tonight.
Well, let me try another test here real quick. I got one more little thing here. I got to measure here, and I'm gonna come.
I got the wig over here, Tommy. I can put it on if you.
Tommy, what do you think about this?
Want to get out of here?
What do you think about this woman?
I would say solid 2.
A 2.
A 2. Holy
Really?
shit!
Wow, you give her a 2?
That's a bit of a decline.
Jesus Christ!
I'd like to see that 4 then from the movie theater. I guess I was wrong.
Yeah, maybe we were wrong. Maybe that 4 could have been all right.
Yeah.
You think she's a 4?
If they're the hot ones are always crazy, Tommy. So you might have been onto something.
This one's not necessarily my type, man, but I'd probably go around a 7 for her at least.
I love that corn sweatshirt. I never got that back.
Look at that.
I'm telling you, always crazy.
I'd gobble her. All right, well, that was a 2. Jesus Christ, I can't believe she was a 2. And that big fucking lardo with the overbite was a 10. But anyway.
If someone's keeping track of this, I'd love to
Good.
like
I hope people keep track.
Monica, the JCS historian, she's making...
Oh, thank you, Monica.
It's been noted.
So
she
what
said this should be a weekly segment.
What do you think about this girl, Tommy? She's kind of small, but she's got a little bit of a meat on her. But she's pretty.
I would give her a solid 9.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
So we're kind of starting to piece the puzzle together a little bit here.
A little bit.
Things are making
I
sense.
still feel kind of weird, like we're all over the place a bit, but
we are, but it's making sense somewhat. We're building a solid scale here. I see what it is.
Yeah.
It's got to be a certain amount of thickness. There has to be a certain amount of cleavage being seen.
yeah, a
to
lot
get
of
that
cleavage
ideal.
and thick. It makes sense with that big whore that he was talking about earlier. You know,
this is, the more cleavage, the more you got to have the eye. If she was looking directly at Tommy, like you said, he wants to see that crazy "I'm going to chain you up" look.
What do you think about this? What do you think about this girl?
Here we go, Tommy. Lots of love there.
these pictures.
Now, honestly, these ones, this girl looks like a model, and she would not be even my target zone because she wouldn't.
Yeah, but let's pretend. No. I just want you to rate
What if she's
them.
fucking homeless?
Like,
You don't know.
let's pretend all these.
She could be addicted to smack.
Let's
You just
pretend
be like,
all
I'll
these
suck your
women will
pee for
hook
a
up with
20
you.
spot.
Number one, they'll all hook up with you, and you can rate them whatever you want. Okay, number one, they'll all hook up with you, and you can rate them whatever you want.
She's in the hot tub, sipping on a Mai Tai, cooking some ribs in the slow cooker. Okay, she's ready to go, Tommy.
Steak. I mean,
Did you just say? Wait a minute. Did you just under your breath go, "Oh, steak"?
Yes.
The fuck?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I don't know why I said that.
Tommy, out of 10, what would you give her?
I'm thinking.
Remember, between 1 and 10. No choice.
I have to give her a solid 9.
Wow,
Ooh,
okay,
9.
all right.
Bex
all right.
and the Bex calling it, little Bex.
All right, I think that's good, man. I think it's about a lot about boobs with you for the most part, you know.
Boobs
unless he's
and-
lying. Unless you're lying, I think it's about boobs mostly.
I think, yeah, it's got to be the cleavage and the look. I think it's the eyes when they're looking through his
I'm gonna
soul.
do
He
one
wants
more.
somebody to tie him up.
One more. Another black girl here. I like that.
Oh,
By
you
the way,
need some Oriental. You gotta mix it up.
I might try Asian next. Now, I really did like that last girl, the one that you gave a 9. I'd probably give her the same thing too, because she's really kind of normal. Like she's just natural looking and very pretty and everything. How about this one?
Haven't seen much of the
Yeah, exactly.
derriere
They're covered up. The front's covered, but there's
Got
the
some
face
booty
and their
there.
body.
Oh, you know she's obviously got the junk in the trunk, but you don't know.
I think we
what-
need the
what- what about
I think we
the
need.
front rack?
I think we need Jeopardy music in the background for this.
Give her a solid 9.
You give her a 9 too?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. All right. Well, maybe you're all right. I think so. It sounds like to me, Tommy, for the most part, there's a few exceptions, but for the most part, pretty women you do give a high ranking to, but you will give a even higher ranking or equal rating to a giant fat girl as long as she has big tits and makeup on.
And the FME, she's got to have those fuck me eyes. I'm telling you, the eyes for him is a big seller.
Yeah, maybe it's
You're
the
looking
eyes.
at the face
not
a
in
lot.
agreement.
Yeah, Tommy, you're looking at the eyes a lot, aren't you? The
One
faces.
more, Tommy. It's the last one. Real quick. Give me the real quick. What do you think about this one?
What's that noise?
It's him jizzing.
That's me thinking, okay?
I didn't know what the hell it was.
I'm thinking
I'm like thinking / indigestion.
Upset stomach, diarrhea,
erection.
Oh my god.
all sorts of noises coming out of you tonight.
You won't see this in Saudi Arabia on Friday.
No, imagine Tommy in a tickle fight. Imagine the sounds coming out of that.
What do you think about her, Tommy? She's a little
Solid 9, I would say.
solid 9.
9,
See, there it
yeah.
is. Good face, though.
Yeah, you hit the mark, Joe. You got it.
But I'm telling you, that one girl had a busted up face, and he gave her a 10. The big girl. Earlier.
Yeah, he wasn't looking so much at the face. Not all of it.
That was
just part.
weird.
He wasn't looking at the mouth.
Yeah, I mean, I just
eyes and tits.
He gave
That's
that
it.
big girl a 10, and she had a big overbite, and the big titties.
It's not Octomom, but it looks like her.
Dude, I'm
Monica says,
dying
just
right
don't
now.
lick your lips, Tommy. That's nightmare fuel. That whole that's too
Guys,
much.
I want to remind everybody we'll be continuing a show like this tomorrow. We don't usually do this on the wrestling show, but Thursday Night Throwdown is tomorrow, and it's going to be back over on the Corrupted YouTube channel. So make sure you come over to my Corrupted YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/corruptedpodcast for Throwdown. Thursday Night Throwdown, episode 25. I don't know what it is. And then the next night, monetize this. Monetize this at 11 p.m. Eastern Time U.S. right here on the Joe Cronin Show. Thursday Night Throwdown is at 10 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow on Corrupted. Anything else wrestling-wise that, Connor, you've been thinking about that we didn't talk about tonight or whatever? You might have been talking about it on your show on YouTube, youtube.com/okfaber. Plus, Connor, you can hear him Friday nights at 8 p.m. on the Fight app.
The only thing I was going to bring up was the whole Crown Jewels thing. Do you think the Smackdown stipulation is a swerve?
What do you mean?
Oh,
what
about
type?
firing somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had kind of pondered that ourselves. Like,
But
they
what
were
type of
trying
swerve?
to
What do you mean?
make you
Well,
think
I
someone
mean-
from SmackDown's going to win?
Or maybe someone jumps over to Raw because Roman's out of the picture for a while.
Well, it's
Yeah,
not
that-
really
that was
a.
my thought.
It's not really a swerve, then, though, is it? Really? Because then it's just a stipulation that either happens or doesn't happen.
Yeah, I shouldn't say swerve. Do you think the stipulation is going to matter? Is I
Like an
guess
influencer, like it's trying
Yeah.
to influence your decision, thinking SmackDown's going to prevail.
right.
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely something to make us think a little bit because it could be Randy, it could be.
Yeah, I mean, especially the way they set up the brackets too, because it was not going to be Raw versus all Raws versus all SmackDowns for the first rounds.
Yeah.
Raw versus Raw and SmackDown versus SmackDown. But because John Cena left the tournament, they decided to do it this way. Which I wonder why him being in there played such a pivotal role in how they're doing it now.
He probably would have made it to the finals.
That's what I'm thinking. It had to have been him going forward, so that's why they had to organize the bracket. But now you got Seth and Bobby Lashley. So unless Dean interferes, I really think Seth will be moving forward. Kurt and Dolph. I don't see Dolph going forward, so it'd be Kurt. Jeff and The Miz. I keep hearing The Miz might take this still, so I mean that's possible, but he, being on the SmackDown side, like you said, it makes sense more for someone from SmackDown to lose. My original pick was Angle, so. And then you got Ray and Orton. Tommy sold on Randy Orton winning it, so.
Well, let me, looking over on Patreon, I got some questions from people on Patreon. And yeah, I think I might play some PUBG for a few. Anybody that wants to play, come on over. I'm going to stay right here and do a little bit of it. But going to Patreon, what's up? What was that?
I'm going to call it a night, Joe. You have a great show, okay?
All right, Tommy, man. We'll see you maybe tomorrow or Friday, all right? Whatever you want.
Yeah, happy Halloween, Tommy. Thank you for being a good sport.
Thank you. Have a happy Halloween also. I mean, Halloween's over, but, it was awesome.
Fuck it. Go eat some candy. I'm going to eat some candy, too, naked. Pumpkin. I'm going to jack off with a Hershey's bar until it melts on my cock.
See you guys.
No peanuts.
All right, see ya.
Yes.
No
you
peanuts.
Gotta love Hershey's. No peanuts, just penis.
Just penis. Well, we'll see you tomorrow for that. Also, I want to urge any of you guys, if you have not checked out my Patreon yet, join the army over on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. If you were ever going to sign up for Patreon, give it a try. Now's the time to do it. There's a $1 tier a month, $1 a month, $2 a month, $5 a month, $10 a month. And shout out to Justin, who is a $75 a month, and everybody else who is higher, who helps out on Patreon. But if you like my show and you want to support it, become a patron for at least $5. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. And not only that, but you get around 30 hours of bonus content a month on my Patreon. Tons of podcasts, live broadcasts, shit that I can't say on YouTube that I say on Patreon. I talk some shit. We have some fun. Join patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Links below. Or you can download the app on your phone and search me up and become a patron. Test it out. See if you like it. You probably will. 350 or more have. We could use you over there. So jump on over there if you care about the show. Ryan Karp, the war with JD. Well, we talked about that already. So I don't know if it's a war, though. He's kind of white flagged it. But thank you, Ryan Karp. He hides behind the castle and attacks. Mr. 100, anti-drama, hit him with a wicked battle rap. It's not a bad idea. I have done that already, though. That YWC one I did is pretty crazy. Stephen Moyer says, not wrestling related, but all your old Darkest Days videos. Yeah, that's right. I was getting copyright things and stuff for them, so I had to privatize the whole channel and everything else. So that I will have all my old videos will have some kind of access to it soon. I just don't know where I'm going to upload them or where I'm going to link you guys to them. But I'll figure out a way to get those back up. I could put them back up. I just want to make sure the channel doesn't go away. So they'll be back. I still have them all. Thank you. SoCom Castle. Can you discuss the massive black hole WWE has now that Roman is gone? That had put so much time and money on him, and now they only have Braun, Rollins, Ambrose. Do you think Drew should get a push for the title soon? It looks like they're going to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, Drew is looking pretty soon. So
I think the rosters are going to get shaken up a little bit.
Yeah, we kind of spoke.
They're going to put all the focus into Braun, from what I'm seeing and hearing, which makes sense. And Seth's going to still be the mid Carter. He'll lead the IC title. Him and Dean are going to have a quite the ordeal for that. So I mean, there's quite a bit of a shakeup, but I think it's a good thing. Making the best out of a bad situation, obviously, but.
Yeah, man, and thanks to the moderators too tonight, and Steve Kellen, and Jake was in there too, and Bad Omen and everybody else. Sav King, what's up to Sav King? He's been a beast. Love you, Sav King. I'll probably get some more 2K in soon, maybe tomorrow night, and I'll also be uploading some more 2K videos. SoCom, we kind of talked about it earlier a little bit, that exact stuff. It was just only for a few minutes though. Broken Lion says, Joe, I know it's early, but who do you want to be a surprise entrant at the Rumble?
Stone Cold.
X-Pac. I don't know why. How about Stone Cold and X-Pac?
Austin said he's never coming back. He wants people to focus on him being, the ass-kicking rattlesnake and what he used to do, not versus can he still wrestle or how bad he is. And he doesn't want to sully the memory of.
I wouldn't think he's coming back either, because if he would have, he just would have done it already.
Is it a dick
yeah,
thing to say
they apparently made offers, and he's just not having.
Well,
it,
I mean, they made offers to HBK too.
Yeah,
what if they offered him $20 million or something? You think they have?
For Crown Jewel, probably.
They probably threw. I've heard they made some large offers to Austin before. So
I mean, between
he said he just wanted to come back and do some minor things here and there.
Yeah, I can see that, but I mean, why not? Why not come in? Why not have a? I think one of the things that he's worried about, because I think he's not. I think he's down with. Obviously, we've seen it with him coming in and stunning somebody or doing whatever. Like, that's fine. But I think he's worried about being booked in a match where it's like somebody might expect something of him and all he's
like a special ref deal.
Yeah, or just like in a match, like where and like he basically, because you could book him in a squash match, you could book him in a thing where they lock up, the guy gets the better of him for a second, then out of nowhere, Austin with the Lou Vast press stomps him in the corner. The guy comes out of the corner, fights back again. Stone Cold reverses, stunner, and it's like a 4-minute match.
Yeah,
and or like even in a 6-minute match, and I wonder if he's like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to. Well,
this is what he said. He said, people ask me, they say, "Hey, Steve, everybody's making a comeback. Sean's back, Triple H is back, Undertaker's back, etc. They've got the Brothers of Destruction. They're heading over to Saudi." And Austin says, I'm like, okay, so if I did come back, do I want to come back as being the 53-year-old Stone Cold Steve Austin or the ass-kicking Stone Cold Steve Austin? I want them to harp on my ass-kicking, not my age. So I think he's afraid that if he does come back, it's going to be like, oh, you're too old, or, he's just going to be focused on, being a relic, a thing of the past. And that's not how he wants to be looked at nor remembered. And he did say that, it's cool. He was excited to see one of his favorites, Trish Stratus, making a comeback. But, it's just, he talked about evolution and all this stuff. He said, I think that was flat out awesome, not just for women in wrestling, but for wrestling in general. But he has no interest in making a return. So a lot of people said, oh, he was going ahead and training for a comeback back in early October, but that wasn't the case. He was just, keeping himself going. And then it was also passed around earlier today. Vince McMahon doesn't like Steve Austin teasing return matches. He's done that, a few times here and there. So he said, I just got back on my fitness program, trying to get back in shape. So I was eating, meal number 2, and everybody says, oh, you're getting in mania shape. And that's when he said, only if it's going to be you and me, and it was supposed to be a joke. And this is when he had, Joey Styles on, and he said, Austin and Ryan at WrestleMania 35. If I make the call, it'll happen. And he said, dude, anyway, I'm not going to tease the match much because Vince always gets hotter than hell if I tease a match. So,
yeah, like the CM Punk thing.
Yeah,
yeah,
that was crazy.
That for when they did that for 2K,
they should have shut that shit down. I mean, that was that was really 2K's fault, but they probably agreed to it. Like, yeah, I do anything to promote 2K, so we're like, they thought it was all right, but it's like, wow, man, we were running with that.
Chapter 6. After I cried when the tranny raped me, I went home and my pa told me there was a young lady on the phone, so I answered that. She told me I was hot, then she told me she wanted to bang me in all 3 of my holes, and yes, my dick hole included.
I love how at the beginning of this, it sounded really sad.
Yeah, and Chapter 6, I cried. Oh my god, dude. Dick hole.
Give me a hell yeah!
Here we
Chapter
go.
7. When I went to go get that booty call, it wasn't a woman, it was a gang of old 65-year-old me naked asking me, am I ready? And I said what? They also asked me what is my favorite spot. I said, oh no, then well, let's just say my hole is open till this day.
Oh my god, Tommy's journal with Chapter 7. Dude, I want to copy all the chapters and then just read the whole thing as a book one day.
Or just take all these clips and put them on Audible.
Super chat. That's a good idea.
This is official my favorite episode.
Wow, Broken Lion, thanks, man. That's because we only did half wrestling. This was like a monetize this. Broken Lion, thank you, man. If you like this show, you'll love monetize this on Friday nights.
Super chat. It's like a monetize this life.
Yeah.
Tommy hates blacks.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Allegedly.
Broken Lion.
I think he lied about some of those black girls. He was like, let me just say 10.
I think you were pushing.
They're hot.
What's up, Joe?
They were
Jake,
hot.
OK Faber, Connor, and Tommy. How's it going tonight? I got an idea.
Yes.
How about doing ink blot test on Tommy?
Oh.
Ooh, that's actually a good idea.
Go. What do you see?
Yeah. Can you imagine all the stains in his pants? Like all over his pants and his shirts, and especially around the wrist collar?
Ugh.
Oh, the gobbledygooker all over his gooker.
And like, a few people had mentioned in the chat, everyone says, oh, we want Tommy banned. We can't stand it. And now everybody's saying that they want this to be a weekly series.
Him. Yeah. No, they love Tommy. You kidding me?
That's the thing. He's, if you can go ahead and you just got to funnel the conversation. That's what I said. I think he does well if you have someone explain
that's
things.
why on like the Honestly podcast that me and Tommy do sometimes, we're only on episode 3, but
yeah, it's entertaining.
That's fun because if you can like harness him the right way, it's like, wow, this is like, and then he gives you gold. I mean, dude, what he said tonight was insane shit. Like he said, like there was so much insane shit that he said
left
tonight.
Me for a bisexual. That's a classic right there.
I can't wait to listen to that part like over again tonight. Like it's gonna be.
I didn't win an aluminum medal. I won a ribbon.
A ribbon.
He did that like 3 times. My
ringer.
Where he upped himself. Like he thought what we were like. We were saying something that was kind of bad, but then he was like, "No," and then he made it worse. It was so bizarre. It was.
Happy belated birthday to Mustafa, and happy birthday
Mustafa,
to
what's
Steve
up?
Callan. Steve Callan, mod himself, is
the mod?
birthday's today, so happy birthday, Steve.
Oh shit, dude! Happy birthday, Steve! I didn't know that, man. I should give you a love stick or something.
Ooh.
That's fucked up.
Just don't get a Tootsie Pop from Tommy.
Tootsie Roll candy is.
I'm sorry, but seeing him walking around handing kids candy. I like your costume. Like I could picture him, walking over to like 5 kids and being like, "Yours is the best," and just handing them
in the clown mask.
Candy. Yeah.
Because it is like a nice thing and it's sweet and everything, but it's like this day and age with the weirdo fucks.
Just can't.
Chapter 8. I'm no longer allowed at the school anymore.
They made me board up my windows.
I really enjoyed my time at the Chuck E. Cheese, but now I can't go there either.
One of my favorite things to do was to dive into the ball pit and fall asleep on the bottom of the pit. And then one day some kid grabbed my joystick by accident.
And I didn't complain.
I didn't complain fast enough. So fucked up. All right, I got some PUBG rolling. Connor from OKFabe at OKFabe on Twitter. Hit him up on Twitter. Check out his channel, youtube.com/OKFabe on YouTube. Or just search OKFabe. You'll find him on Twitter. On YouTube as well. And Jake DeMarco is at Countdown Ended. At Countdown Ended on Twitter. I'm at Corrupted Pod. This is the Joe Cronin Show. Sub. We got more shows throughout the week. And now I'm going to play some PUBG for a little bit. Anybody want to join me? Feel free. I'm sure we're all tired from Halloween, but I'll play a game or two.
I got to be up
I'm exhausted from laughing so hard.
Yeah, that and walking around the neighborhood put me out.
Yeah.
Super chat. Bry Guy.
Hey, Bry Guy.
Keep the mood donation relevant. $35 to hear Leah MOOO like a cow face lol possibly on monetize this.
Yeah, baby, it's still here. The Moo donation is still active, Bry Guy, and the $15 is a Halloween donation, and Bry Guy, thanks, man. I love the Moo donation because it's Leah's voice.
Kept telling Danny with that fucking inflatable dinosaur costume, like, if you fart, that's how the dinosaurs went extinct. I'm telling it was already fogged up, bumping into shit. I wish I got a video of that. It's funny.
Dude, that shit was so weird. Oh, shit.
Chapter 8 earlier I lied I hate blacks and can't stand them because when I was young in grade school the teacher in the middle of class took a solid gold dildo and made my arsehole bleed in front of the class. Afterwards my tranny boyfriend dumped me.
Oh God, this is great.
Oh my God.
Whoever's Tommy's Journal, please continue this. Unmonetize this on Friday for the love of God.
Yeah, please keep this up. Even on Throwdown. I'll take it on Throwdown tomorrow, too.
Hell.
I want it all week. Tommy's Journal. You got to remember what chapter you're on, though. Tommy's Journal.
That was chapter 8.
Dude, I can't wait to look at the email or the thing and just find out who the fuck is that. Maybe a new person. Who knows?
Who knows? Got to keep it quiet.
Oh, my God,
Mystery,
dude. Tommy's Journal. Look at all this shit, dude.
Good.
How is this mode not awesome? Like, look at all this shit. This is crazy.
What mode is this? Is that the war mode?
I'm not even on war mode. I'm just in the fucking...
Oh, the training thing?
No, the small map. I'm just in the mini map. Still haven't found a fucking helmet, though.
Of course not. That's how it always goes.
Yeah, you guys can leave whenever you want. You know, I'm just going to keep playing. Wait a minute.
Yeah, baby.
I need 762. Why am I picking up 556? Oh, fuck. Oh, you know what? I'm going to pick that up. Fuck it. I'll drop the 445. Tommy's Journal 316.
We got to wait with bated breath for chapter 9.
Right? Oh, I should have taken the scope off the fucking... I'm a dum-dum. I really am stupid sometimes.
I love how the energy drink looks like a beer.
Right? I gotta pick it up to take the fucking thing off it? That's so stupid.
Yeah. It's such a pain in the ass.
Fuck you, game. There should just be like an unload button on it. I don't know. Something.
That's what I'm saying. Do it all at once, but... They could do it for key binding. It's not that hard.
You know what? I want a piece of your ass, Jake.
Baby. Connor's got dibs tonight.
I'm gonna make you my Paul Heyman walrus.
Yes.
My client, Joe Cronin.
This is my client, Cock Lesnar.
Loves cock. Well, hopefully, speaking of Alien, hopefully Scott doesn't fucking obliterate himself again tonight.
Oh yeah, because I didn't put him on again, so he's gonna be like, he fucking Joe told me. He's a liar.
Told me to call back.
Oh my God, he so is gonna think that.
Oh, fucking classic.
Fuck him.
All right, you guys stay sexy. Chat. I'm glad everybody had a good night. Glad you guys.
Thank you
enjoyed the
guys.
show.
We had fun tonight. I know we.
Yeah, this is.
I apologize.
We turned a negative into a positive. Thank you, Tommy.
Yeah. I apologize to some of the wrestling people that we
covered a lot.
We were quite
it's crown jewel. What are you going to do?
It is
Everybody
crown
wants
jewel,
to shit on the show, and they're saying, you know, all proceeds should be donated. And it's still a business with WWE. You know,
yeah.
That's what it comes down to. They were in a contract. It's a shitty position, but they're not the devil themselves by going over there. You know, it's a shitty situation, but
yeah,
it's horrible timing.
Yeah,
money.
Exactly. So, all right, guys, good shit. We'll talk to everybody soon. Stay sexy.
All right, see you, Jake.
Peace out, yells.
Thank you, guys. Love you guys. See you, man. Goodbye, everybody. Well, not everybody. I'm staying here, everybody. And I'm going to drink until I pass out. How about that? Who doesn't want to see that? I'm going to have my cam on in a minute, too, by the way. Hey, we beat Mustang fuck all night long. Look at that. Those fucking 80 people. You pathetic. Nah, just kidding. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm such a dickhead. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I was really hoping I'd find a backpack that was better. I don't have an automatic. Oh, fucking God damn it. Did they change the scope on the 3? It seems like... Oh, who the fuck is coming?
Give me a hell yeah! I don't know many people who love stabbing Westwood. Fuck Charlotte.
Wow, Enemy Gold, what's up, man? Thanks for the 316. Yeah, I'm a huge Stabbing Westward fan, man. I first heard Stabbing Westward in 1994 in the Mortal Kombat movie. And I found out who they were, and I liked them, but I didn't know it was them. and I ended up just listening to the song on the Mortal Kombat soundtrack for a while. Then a few years later, when Wither, Blister, Burn, and Peel came out, I was like, damn, I love this shit. And again, I forgot about who they were. I just had a single. And then I bought both, and then I loved them both. Then I didn't know that the third CD came out in 98. And I was in like a Sam Goody or some fucking CD, Tower Records, I don't remember. And on the shelf was, oh, there's a guy right here. There's a guy somewhere right nearby. And there was Darkest Days. And I actually looked at the CD, and what happened was I looked at the CD. Oh, fuck, I gotta put my headphones on. I looked at the CD, and it looked cool. I was like, damn, that CD looks cool. And so, I actually just bought it legit just because the CD cover looked awesome. I was like, wow, this CD looks fucking dark and awesome. Like, I don't even know what this band sounds like, but fuck it, I got some money. I had like $30 on me or something, so I bought that CD for $9, bought another one I was looking for, and a couple of, whatever else. And, I don't see the guy. Unless he's in that house right there, or in the cave. And I just said, let me try this album, Darkest Days. And I thought the name of the band was Darkest Days. And then I got home and I started listening. As soon as I turned it on, after a few minutes, I was like, oh, wait. Like, holy shit, this is that other band that I like. And I'm like, oh, it's Stabbing Westward. And I realized it was them. I had no idea. And I was fucking fired up. It was awesome. I listened to that CD every day for like forever, man. And then I got to see Stabbing Westward a couple of years ago. I saw The Dreaming a bunch of times. Chris Hull's new band from the last 14 years, The Dreaming. Stabbing Westward's on a reunion tour right now. Saw them in Rhode Island. So I've seen Chris Hull now live a million times. Stabbing Westward broke up. Legit broke up the week I was supposed to see them in Worcester, Massachusetts. It was fucking heartbreaking, man. I was like a 16-year-old kid or 15 or whatever I was. And dude, oh man, what the fuck? I was fucking torn apart by that shit. Oh my god, I didn't know. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Wasn't paying attention. And there was only 27 people left too. Talk about fucking that up. What's up, everybody? I just fucked that up big time. Well, whoops. Whoops. That sucked. We should go raid the Mustang. Ah, who wants a cock, baby? I died, man. I goddamn died. I'm so mad. I'm a dum-dum. Nah, I don't play H1Z1 anymore, man. I haven't played H1Z1 in 3 years. 3 years. This is better than H1Z1. I mean, the people that made this, the guy that made this made H1Z1, but H1Z1, I don't know. I feel like it's more clunky and shit. Although this is, I just feel like it's stiff. I don't know. I can't explain it. Bry guy. Bry guy. Should I go on Twitch too? Alright, I'll go on Twitch maybe. I kinda like that we're dominating over here with 500 people though. I'll go on Twitch if like 100 people show up on Twitch. If like fucking like 100 people show up on Twitch, I'm down to go on Twitch. What's up, man? Enemy Gold, thanks for that donation, though, man. Appreciate that. It's wet. Thanks, Rafael Rodriguez. What's up to Heistman Defoe if he's still here? What's up, Heistman? Shit. How you guys doing? This was a fun night. Never partner me, so I kind of hate them. I like keeping my shit over here on YouTube that kind of loves me. But I'll go over there if people want to bring it. You guys want to bring it over there? I'll give it one chance. I already see people jumping over there. Alright, let's give her a try. Alright, I'm live on the purple place too. I'm live on the purple place. If we get like maybe like 80 viewers at least over there, I'll stay. D Moon, what's up, Moon? My last chicken dinner was solo, and it was maybe a couple weeks, like a month ago. It was a while ago. I'm probably 0 for 30 at this point. It's been a bit of a slump here. I mean, a bad slump. A lot of second places, 5th places, shit like that. I haven't been playing a lot of PUBG though, to be honest. Probably like 30 games over the course of 30 days. I was playing so much Red Dead the other day. What's up, baby? Okay, I think I'm alone. I think I'm alone now. It doesn't have to jerk it anymore. Beautiful. Shit, I don't see any guns over here. I should probably worry about what's in front of me here. I don't think anybody landed anywhere near me, man. This is awesome. Why is my screen so bright? Give me a backpack. I love this spot, man. I just love this spot. These docks, man. These docks are always loaded. I love coming to these docks. Oh, man. Why did I pick that shit up? Wow, we're way outside the circle, I just realized. Holy shit. Wow, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Need a level 2 backpack. What do I got? I need that. I'll take the 2 scope, that'll work. Why couldn't we find a level 2 backpack? Why? Oh boy. Oh, we can take the boat right up here, I guess. Real quick, I'm going to run in here, see if I can find a better backpack, because this sucks. Oh, yeah, baby. Score. That was worth it. That was worth it. Go. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? We'll see if we stay over on the purple place or not. Do double duty, man. Be on the purple place and the red spot. Call this you splooge in the purple place. I played PUBG on the phone. I don't really like it, Henry. I mean, it's okay, but I just don't like it personally because the controls fuck me all up, you know? It's pretty cool that you can do some things on the phone, but it fucks me all up. I didn't want to go right in between the city. There's probably some people out here even that I'm scared about because I don't know where anybody is and they just saw what I did. So now I gotta get in cover. Those people are looking at me probably. Somebody's looking at me somewhere. Somebody's coming. Got some shit over here. Oh shit. Fuck you. shit! I thought he was coming from the other side. Oh, what the fuck, dude? I was getting into the trees, too, so I was near all the trees. Oh, my God, dude. On my headphones, it sounded like it was coming from front, like, west. Instead, it was coming from behind me. What the fuck? Oh, my God, dude. I totally heard that wrong. My ears heard that wrong. I was like, oh, he's going to come up and around, and I'll be behind these trees, so I'll be all right. And he fucking hits me from behind. Son of a bitch, dude. Fuck these headphones. Fuck my hearing. Fuck something. What the fuck, dude? Are you kidding me, bro? I was about to get that fucking truck that was up on the, right in the middle of the fucking drive. Oh, my God, dude. I was loaded that game, too. Had to kill. I was loaded. Yeah, Red Dead was a little bit boring. I mean, it was cool. It was really fun, though, in a way. It was really cool. It looks amazing. It's kind of fun. But then, like, it's boring for a few. Then it gets fun again. And then it's boring for a few. Then it gets fun again. And, you know, I guess once you get, 10 to 15% through it or whatever, then it gets really fun. So, I'm sure it's going to get funner later. Oh, you've got to be naughty. You got to be naughty, man. It's too much. Well, anyway, guys. Steve, thanks for hosting me, man. I think we failed massively. But on people wanted to go to the purple place, it was like nobody there. So I ended that shit. That was stupid. But still 400 of you here after we had a pretty big audience for Out of Nowhere tonight. Thank you guys for coming here, for enjoying the shit, for watching the craziness, watching me rant and rave. And we didn't talk a whole lot about wrestling on this Out of Nowhere, unfortunately, but it was funny as hell. And especially the Tommy shit was just, oh my Christ, dude. I can't even believe how funny fucking Tommy was. All right, guys. Thank you for listening, and I will see you tomorrow for Throwdown over on Corrupted YouTube channel. And what's up, D Moon? I'm fucking fading, man. All that alcohol, I think. I'm going to go watch NXT and watch the rest of House Hardy Halloween. Talk about that on Patreon. And that's it. Yeah, Master Donald Trump, I'm down. I agree with you, man. Broken Lunatic, what's up, Broken? Thank you guys for watching. And again, if you guys want to give it a try, I urge you to jump over on Patreon and help us out over on Patreon. We could definitely use it. What's up to everybody else? Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And if you like podcasts and you like listening to my podcast when I just sit there and I talk into a mic and I go over some things and I talk about shit, you'll definitely like Morning Madness over on Patreon. So come on over. And again, thank you to the new patrons, Tyler Jones, Minnesota Vikings back, and Medic Lucky, who returned with a higher pledge. Thank you guys for keeping my show on the air. Thanks to everybody who donated tonight to keep the show on the air, keep me going doing this. Obviously, without you guys, I wouldn't be doing this. I'd stop because YouTube doesn't pay ads anymore. So you guys are the PBS. So give it a try, man. Thank you so much. Come on over to patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow.
I said, are you ready?